aware that we're about to start. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Scratch Your Pose. We scratch that gaming itch because we are starting.
There's no time to explain.
There's plenty time to explain. It's just a case of I was getting a drink and I realized I'm forgetting something. Well, I'm forgetting because I had a nap before the stream. I'm like, oh yes, I put some washing in, and now I probably should hang it up.
Oh no!
Cue me rapidly.
I was hoping you would go like, I was getting a drink and watching Ebag's channel on Twitter, like, oh, this is where I start. Oh fuck.
No, it was more a case of I was I did some washing and so I really need to do some washing, and I just basically completely forgot about it earlier, had a nap and thought I should hang that before the show. So so that's excuse me everyone, I'm just a bit out of breath as I had to kind of quickly grab the handful of washing, run up to the washing line and then just throw it on there. Hello everyone, welcome to the Scratching Pose with Scratch That Gaming Itch. Thank you. And of course, we've got the normal cadre of guests this week as I open the door and of course reveal the regular cast as we always have them. Of course, we have with us, Burr.
I killed the Earl of Moray.
Go. We have Differ, of course.
Hello.
Oh, be nice, audience. Be nice. Of course, we've got Drifting.
I'm adding nothing to the dialogue. I want to go home.
Our woman in America, American correspondent, Kay. But non-binary person in America. My apologies.
Yeah, no, you got it.
I conflate. I kind of got confused with Laura's intro because Laura is our woman in Japan.
Yes. Hi. Can we turn down the soundboard? Is that possible?
Yeah, I'm thinking that's a bit too loud, whoever's doing that.
Done.
And of course we have Miss.
It's still too loud.
Still a bit too loud.
I just turned it down. What the fuck?
I was actually expecting there to be just dead silence.
Yeah, I was thinking
no.
that would have been a great follow-up joke, as long as it was made clear that it was a joke.
No.
I was
mean.
literally going to do a Daffy
Yeah.
Duck when he comes out on Space Jam, going, "Thank you."
That's a good Daffy Duck.
Cue coughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me.
But no. We are sans a Lemming today, which is going to be very interesting, because Lemming is out at he's watching, I think, Bill Bailey live.
Yeah,
So
Bill Bailey.
fun.
Yay!
And we had go on.
I was just going to say, props to him for, at least. Sadly, he's missed, but Bill Bailey, man,
Yeah, Bill Bailey.
Yeah.
I'd be there if I was him.
Yeah.
It's no skin a while back, and we do as per normal. Whenever someone's going to be away, we ask them, do you want us to carry on? And his response is, the show must go on. So here we are. Shadow, of course, is also not with us today. She's having a night off, but of course, Emma actually doesn't appear for a bit. So it was actually fortuitous because we literally just got past Emma's contribution to this case,
Yeah.
or at least this part of it. So for now.
Okay, now it should all be quieter. I apologize.
Good. Isn't that right, audience?
Hang on, I wasn't ready.
Yeah. Close enough.
Yeah.
We'll dial it in. Yes, we are not filmed. We are not filmed in front of a live studio audience. Oh come on! You're just AI and you know it.
It's just buttons.
Anyway, welcome to the show. Anyone who doesn't know what we do, every Saturday I gather my group of friends and we put our voice acting talents to a series of games. Right now, the H10 games are what we're going for, but that will be expanding in the future, and we're doing the H10 trilogy because, yeah, that's a great game. Good game.
Why not?
Thumbs up, Why not? Let's move on. Let's move to the screen. And I'm going to pull up the.
Don't do a Game Awards again.
Oh.
I'm not doing a game.
No.
What are you talking about?
We briefly got to see the Edgeworth thing for investigations too, I presume.
That is when that'll become apparent. Yes, correct.
Hee.
We of course before
We
we
just
get in,
briefly got to see the background.
yes, before we get into it, let's gonna briefly talk about the fact that we are on next week. We're not doing Apollo Justice next week because, of course, what's going on right now? We have a Game Blast going on. Yes, yes, yes. Charity goodness, and of course we have to do this as we enter. Yes, I know we can't hear the game yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So this is basically what we've got going on. Coming up soon, we have, of course, a variety of content coming out. So Game Blast is every event that we do every year. We try and raise money for a company called SpecialEffect. They deal with making controllers for disabled gamers. And thanks to all you lovely lots, we've managed to raise up to £1,111 so far. Yes, yes,
Something
Of
like that?
Lewis's stream
Seems
this
like that
morning,
on
yes.
yeah, let's have a look. Confirmed amount right now is 1,100 and close to £14.
That means I get to do this. I get to kind of confirm that the 12-hour live stream is happening, and of course the Metal Gear Solid 1 playthrough is happening because we got to the 1,000 limit. So of course, that is happening.
Wait.
But can we reach £1,500 where we'll get the Metal Gear Solid 2 stream, or 2,000 we get the Metal Gear Solid 4 stream, or even 2,500 where we get the full Operation Snake Eater Metal Gear Solid 3 playthrough, or of course for 3,000 you get all of it, the entire Metal Gear Solid series. But that's not all you're going to get from the people at Game Blast, because of course every 100 there's a Tombola reward apart from every milestone, and we've got a variety of rewards that everyone is going to be doing. In fact, some people here have got rewards who are going to have things. Laura's got a post as the part of the main cast of Game Blast. What are you doing for your milestones?
Well, let's talk about the major milestones so far. We've unlocked £500, which for me was Marvel Spider-Man 2. I would get around to that as soon as Miles Morales gets wrapped up. And after passing £1,000 earlier today, it was finally revealed what my first hidden choice game would be. Something by designer American McGee, and that ended up being Alice Madness Returns. That's the confirmed and the milestones.
I didn't have to press the audience button then. Thanks, guys. I was about to press it, and then you both went, ooh.
And
I like that game.
Yeah, and so far, 2 of my Tombola draws have been put out so far. One of them is a dual one-off with another member of the team with FTW, who will join me and show me up through the pizza tower. That's gonna be crazy. And I've also had the first of our general friends choice games has been revealed. I'm gonna be a parent, a rather strong parent in the land of gods.
Yes, you're going to be.
I'm gonna be
Dad of boy.
I'm gonna be dad of boy. Parent of. I'm gonna be parent of child. Yes.
Boy.
God of War 2018.
Boy.
Yeah, I do love that is the way that people addressed God of War 2018. They refer to it as Dad of Boy. I love it. It's brilliant, boy.
Boy.
What's what are upcoming milestones? Like, what can people? Because of course we're shooting for 1,500. Let's focus on that. What's the reward for that? Should we get there?
Should we get there? £1,500, 50% of the target goal. That is 3 games in one little mini marathon, where I'm gonna join a certain green-clad man, bumbling through various big mansions at the dead of night, and hopefully no ghosts show up. And hopefully not.
The entirety
I will
of
be playing all 3 Luigi's Mansion games in the Mansionathon. Yes.
Nice. And for Weird W, you get a draw from the Deck of Many Promises, which there's several rewards in that. And if we get there for Scarfilla, we get a 12-hour live stream from Scarf. And of course, every £100 there's Tombola rewards. I had one come out for Mist here. We're going to do a duo. We're going to do some duo streams with. We're going to escape to space. The one place is not being corrupted by capitalism. And we've got some others. Of course, we've got come on, guys. You want to see Divot play the entirety of Final Fantasy, don't you? The
I
entirety
don't want to talk.
of Final
It's not
Fantasy.
the entirety. I have to qualify this every time.
The entirety with
entirety.
with the
Most
with an
of it.
asterisk of Final Fantasy.
It is.
All of
It's
the-
it's 1 through 10 and 10 2,
Yeah,
12, 13 1, 13 2, 13 3, 15 and 16.
basically the entirety without.
None
Yeah.
of like
Without
the spin-offs
without
and
the,
like
without the spin-offs and MMO games.
yes,
Yes.
basically. I made a
Yes.
graphic.
Yeah, you made a graphic. It's look, it's the quote the entirety of the main series of Final Fantasy minus the online gubbins. So
Yeah.
it's fine. It's fine. There's plenty of other ones
Yes.
as well in there, including one for Drifting Light, or a couple of Drifting Light. You've got yours come out recently.
One of
Drift-
Driftings came out.
One of Drifting's this thing came up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She-
you can
she-
do
I
got a-
have to do an evil run.
in
God
Baldur's
damn it.
Gate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all better bring the super glue when my heart inevitably breaks.
Oh please, they're not real people.
I don't care. I have to be mean to them. I don't want
Look,
it, but I gotta.
I understand. I can't be evil in Mass Effect. I could be look when
Yeah.
I do my own personal run through Baldur's Gate evil, I will have no problem doing it because I'll be like, it is time. But I can't be evil in Mass Effect. It's not possible.
Yeah.
I
It is
can't do a
time.
genocide run in Undertale.
Yeah.
I just cannot. It's physically unable to.
Like games that are easier to be evil in are the games that don't make you care as much about the characters. So I would definitely argue Baldur's Gate would not be on that list of games that are easy to be evil in. Skyrim definitely is, though. Those
Yeah.
are not people. Those are
NPCs.
polygons.
It's different.
Well, you had a
I know
bit.
some people care a lot about Skyrim, but still.
Mm.
But yeah, so you see
That's
that
my
lovely,
first evil
lovely bar at the bottom of the screen. £1,113.11. That's 37.1% of the total goal. Help us get to that mythical 3,000. We're going to be bugging you throughout the entire stream. And who knows, if you donate and then make a request, you might get it. I'm not saying you will. I'm not going to make any promises from any of the cast here. But we might see what we can do, you know? Unless anyone here wants to kind of throw a challenge, throw something out there. I will
mean-
not be gargling. I will
I'll
put
say-
some record. I'm not going to be gargling.
Here.
Catch up.
It's like- a friend of mine already did that. In fact, Lewis Camaraderie did that earlier.
Yes. I was there. I retched when he did it.
I witnessed it too, and I love
We are-
ketchup.
we
but
are
I
a
will save
witness
that-
of the
I will save it
ketchup
for dipping
incident.
chips in. That's fine by me.
Yeah.
But you know, that's not why you're here. That's not why you're here, everyone. You're here for the eternity of the ace. So let's
Yeah.
get on with it.
It's
Well,
only a
real quick,
yes.
I can throw out something because I do not stream anymore. I think that's something I'm deciding for myself just because running a whole stream is a lot. But if anybody wants me on their special like Game Blast streams or whatever, just like let me know.
Well,
And
don't
maybe
forget-
that can be like a tier or something.
speaking of, we're going to be doing next week. We're going to be doing Monster Camp.
Yes.
So it's going to be X-rated next week's show. Not that the show is intended for non-mature audiences already.
It's rated M
Yeah.
currently.
Yeah.
There is also a lot
Rated
of people
M, but only in the way that Dual Destinies is rated M.
Yes, exactly.
Go on, Mist.
I was just gonna say, in the pool also is a lot of people want me to do Out of Wilds for something. So
Don't disappoint me, internet.
My,
Don't.
when I
I'm
get
forgetting that
finally
it's
get
fine,
my, if that ball is drawn, Mysteriopolis will officially become a streamer, and we will have Out of Wilds.
Yo.
Do it. Do it.
I'm like, it's gotta be picked. It's gotta be picked.
You heard it here, internet. It's got to be picked. Therefore, yes, don't disappoint me, internet. Anyway, let's get on with the show. So, would someone please, Laura?
Oh, nobody redeemed it. Okay, right.
There we
Nice. There we go.
That was officially paid for. Let's do it.
Let's
There you
do this. So, last time was a thing.
Last time was a thing indeed.
Last time was a show. Speaking of show, Ebak is not to us showing.
Yes, of course. Sorry. I did forget about that part. Boom, there you go.
Now we don't need the live feed. It's fine.
As a
Enjoy.
very quick question, who is taking over Phoenix if Phoenix appears?
We will cross that particular bridge in Khura'in when we get there.
I don't like it that we're crossing bridges when Phoenix is involved.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. Oh no. Oh dear.
Let's see how long it takes us to cross that bridge.
Long.
May 18th,
Yeah.
Garan Palace, Royal Residence. Ayuta, will you stop already?
Oh yeah, he like fucking bolted.
We've been running for 2 weeks.
What do you want?
It's about Duck. Would you please hear me out?
If I can hear anything over all that heavy breathing, you're out of shape.
Yeah, he is.
Also, may I ask you what to say in Nayuta's voice on your left?
On your left.
Yes.
I have cords of steel, not lungs of steel.
Honestly, I could. Is this me projecting? Yes. Apollo. I cast asthma on Apollo Justice.
Oh no.
I just think it makes sense. I think it would make sense for him to have asthma, and I can't really elaborate on why. I
Mhm.
just think it makes sense, and
I mean,
specifically the exertional kind. And it's like it's mostly fine when even when he's in the city, like even if there's smoke or whatever, because it's just
Yeah.
exertion based.
Also,
But he's
it
like,
makes,
fuck, I forgot my inhaler back in America.
It makes
It's odd.
sense for him to train his cords of steel because he's asthmatic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Actually.
Like, I think honestly, if I did as much like yelling training as he did, I would not have as many. I would not have. I don't think the laughing asthma attacks I'd have on this show sometimes.
So-
What he did during his school days was forge a signal every single time the PE lesson was having a bleep test.
Yeah. But
Honestly valid.
would you want us to checking the levels? Okay, Divot.
I was just gonna say. Hang on. There we go.
Actually, we don't have
I was
music
gonna
going on,
say,
so
I'm talking randomly, not in character, so that Bear has time to hear things. But also, when Kay said, I cast Asper on Apollo, it reminded me of this TikTok I saw the other day where it's like, ooh, I cast Firebolt. Ooh, I cast this. Fuck you! I'm not announcing my spells anymore. You'll find out what they are when you're burning in hell.
That's very good. That's very good. I do have to announce which headcanons I cast, though. Otherwise, it doesn't. Otherwise,
true.
otherwise the jokes I make will not make sense. If I make a
I cast head cannon. Now, what
Yes.
is that exactly? Is what a cannon comes out your head, or
Yes.
anyway?
lightning beam.
I'm back in.
yes, Beckett.
I fail to see why I should. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, then, are you afraid of what I might have to say? If not, then there's no harm in listening, right?
Very well. Speak. But make it quick. There's much I must do.
The levels are very good, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
The levels are strong tonight.
Nice.
I understand that reference. Okay. Why does everything have to be so difficult with you?
He's just like that.
Oh goodness.
So, I know you'll be prosecuting Doug's case, but aren't there any other prosecutors in this country? You like the only fucking one?
That's your fucking dad.
Why does it have to be you?
Her Eminence, Queen Garan, personally requested that I serve as prosecutor.
She did. That would make it hard to say no.
Her Eminence thinks highly of my prosecutorial skills.
Still, she don't ask you to handle a case against you. Your own father, this little thing in legal business we call conflict of interest.
I don't think she cares.
I don't think Kingdom of Khura'in understands conflict of interest.
I don't think Ace Attorney understands conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Truth.
Be honest, you really don't want to do this, do you?
Ah. You speak of love and sentiment.
I guess so.
I do not deny such human emotion.
What are you? The cutest of Nyuta?
But the law is the law,
And the law is not mocked.
and placing personal feelings above it is beyond reprieve. Do you disagree?
Well, no, I don't disagree, but
Civilizations only exist due to the confines of the law. Without them, love and sentiment would lack the fertile soil they need to flourish.
This is why we have
Do
conflict
you
of
disagree?
No, but
The law must be obeyed. This truth sits above all else, including personal feelings.
is the background music good, by the way, Burr? We'll continue and give you a thing to work with.
Therefore, whether or not I am the son of the accused is of no consequence. It is that simple. Or would you say otherwise?
Come on, Apollo, tell him how wrong it is. Also, hi, I took a detour to get here. It's fine.
Don't you wish it wasn't that way?
Music is very good.
Awesome.
Wow, Apollo. Just wow.
You sigh at me.
It appears I've wasted my breath on you.
Well, then don't sigh. Problem solved. And the winner is Prosecutor Satmadi, of course. My money was
Whose side
also
are you
in
on,
anyway.
Athena?
Stop
He's the better
spewing empty
argumenter.
words, meaning of devoid or consequence, I see. You putrid red pepper.
Yeah, we'll do that again.
I know I'm right, but did he have to be so eloquent about his point? Like he's trying to cover something up with his pretty words.
Apollo, I'd cut back on the debates with him if I were you. Just stick to questions, like the one you wanted to ask.
I can stop debating my half brother whenever I want.
No, I wanted to ask you about that hostage situation. Inga said he had someone dear to Dirk in the palm of his hand, and he was using that person along with his hostage as leverage in obtaining the orb.
That's news to me.
Well, that's what Inga said.
Well, that's news to me.
You can kiss your chances of getting that orb goodbye.
My fayday, my only, shall I say, insurance, Turk.
What?
I'll get someone dear to you right in the palm of my hand, see? Now that one, well, you can imagine what kind of things they could do, right?
See?
That's exactly what I thought as well.
Oh dear.
Glad to see things my way, see?
I got the impression Dirk had no choice but to follow Inga's demands after he heard that.
Apollo.
So, yeah, I know, I'm just thinking. So who do you suppose this special person is?
I wouldn't know. It's news to me.
But Daddy always said I'm special.
You lying motherfucker.
Lying for your teeth.
You son of a liar!
My lying motherfucker sense is tingling.
Hey, about what you just said.
サトライマオマンドもさましで足し抜けたれがせよそろか
Gonna
Thanks,
put
Mercer.
Couldn't put it better myself.
According to
Damn.
the auditory secondista, at least cardinal.
Bracelets crushing my wrist. Woo! What the heck is going on?
Magic! I'm wise to your trick, you putrid pepper. That bracelet reacts to the anxieties of the people around you by squeezing your wrist.
Did you not know you used to cut off my blood supply, though?
But now that I know how it works, I can make it tighten around your wrist anytime I wish. Consider this a warning.
By getting extremely anxious extremely suddenly.
Because that's healthy, right?
He just have to imagine he's Apollo.
Yeah. Okay, but genuinely, I do think
Christ.
I do have ideas about how he did it. I'll get into it
Also,
after this thing is over.
Apollo has temporarily turned to Rayman.
I was going for Mario, but
I just have this mental image of just a young chibi Apollo waving his arm erratically around, going.
you're not wrong.
I swear we have a picture of Lil Apollo in our court record, don't we?
Somewhere.
Yeah. With baby Nayuta too.
I don't know how he did it, but this renders my bracelet useless.
Such devilry is powerless in the face of the Holy Mother's blessing.
Huh.
Hmm.
Looks like your special power will work against prosecutors at Marty, Apollo, and I don't understand how, and I'm not gonna ask why, because I'm not gonna get the answer anyway.
But I have an idea.
A game theory?
Shush.
We'll have to try something else.
You're right. We'll just have to ask Dirk about this.
Don't tell me that's why I'm here, just so I can be the MacGuffin for this episode.
It appears
You have to be the MacGuffin for this episode.
God damn it.
you intend to go through the trial you have no hope of winning. Grow up, Mr. Justin. We are no longer children, you and
Nuh-uh.
I. Jaha.
What do you mean, nah?
I'm not the one who needs to grow up, Nayuta. In case you didn't hear, I won my last case against none other than Mr. fucking Right.
Good for you. You tell him, Apollo.
Oh, I'm gonna be holding that over him for years. I'll see him clean the toilet next. D-Mads, can I have a tell with him?
This trial is different.
I just can't
Yo.
read this guy.
Your foolishness will only I'll try again. Your foolishness will only earn you a death sentence for aiding and abetting a criminal. And those who die as criminals
Die in real life.
are doomed to be reborn. Damn it, there. Are doomed to be reborn in the next life as something lower than a bug or a vegetable.
What is lower than a bug or a vegetable?
You'd be lucky to return this realm with a patch of mold.
A
Good
lawyer.
answer.
A prosecutor.
Oh no.
Mold?
Boss.
That's pretty harsh. I don't want to be eaten by Shadow.
I was about to try to run back the joke.
Shadow eats mold? I'm
No,
lost.
it's the
Moss.
moss.
No,
It's the
it's
moss.
moss.
It's glowing moss and stuff. Every
Yeah,
time it comes up, it's like
She's
Shadow
gonna
wants to
eat
eat it, and I'm just like, no.
No.
I wanna
No,
eat the
do
moss.
not consume the moss.
I want to be reborn as Lycan in space. I could
You see,
travel the
yeah.
world.
If you wish to avert such a fate, abandon this folly before it is too late.
He's got rhymes.
I don't care if I put a dollop of blue cheese dressing in my next life. I'm going to defend Dirk in court.
You fool. Know this. I intend to prosecute the accused with all my might, no matter what you might say.
You know, there's someone who does the full thing better than you.
Consider yourself full,
Caliber?
if you will excuse me.
Nah, Francisca.
Yes.
A foolish fool who foolishly follows the foolish way of foolish fools.
Prosecutors at Money knows his father will be publicly executed if he's found guilty. Yet he won't show even an ounce of mercy.
Nayuta, is this the real you? have you really changed? Do you really plan on sending Dirk to his death?
Mm.
Do you even hear me? Don't Dirk and I matter to you anymore? To be continued right now.
Right the fuck now.
On the next exciting episode of Ace Attorney.
Find the contradiction. Believe in the truth. Just in the anime. But while it's loading up the next bit, I want to say I think my theory as to how Nayuta can like sort of manipulate Apollo's bracelet is due to like the spiritual power that also lets his scarf float. It's basically weaponized empathy. He's able to tap into his own sort of like tension when he's lying thing, and like then just like kind of like sure you can it at Apollo.
Makes sense to me.
Like when he knows what sets it off, he's like, okay, I will isolate that thing and put a ton of it in Apollo. Now his wrist is broken. Win.
That would be an amazing superpower to be able to weaponize your anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though, like, I think it's important to note that, like, oh, it's noting when people's bodies tense up when they lie. They will sometimes generalize it more to like the anxiety of somebody. It's like, no, it doesn't sense anxiety. Otherwise, there are several characters for whom Apollo would not be able to go near without his wrist.
Hell,
going
that thing would be reacting to Apollo himself.
Included.
Yeah.
I think that's the best blessing of the bracelet. It doesn't react to your own anxiety.
It
Yeah,
better not, or it's fucked.
Yeah, I also think it's definitely like a thing of like they have a pseudoscientific explanation for it in Apollo Justice, for like the game. But like it technically shouldn't be able to like actually hurt him. But I think with the the power of spirit channeling mysticism stuff, rules can be broken.
I will say I kind of like the idea that the bracelet actually should be much bigger, but it's always reacting to Apollo's anxiety, but just that the other people's anxiety then overpowers it and causes it to go tighter.
Yeah, technically speaking, it's the whole thing.
That's my true power cap. I'm always anxious.
God. The whole thing with the bracelet, I believe how it's explained in the game, is that when they naturally notice it, that's why Trucy can also do tell spotting, just not as proficiently. Because Apollo has basically, like, he has the cheat code, he has the which statement do I press cheat code of his bracelet, basically. Because it tells him where or when they're lying more specifically, whereas she just can see the tells. And the whole thing with the bracelet is that it tightens because the actual person tenses when they see the tension, and it's like it's just such bullshit science nonsense.
Yeah,
It's much funnier to be like it actually the bracelet's material itself reacts to anxiety and just makes his tell spotting more powerful.
This is why in Ace Attorney's case in particular, I much prefer the explanation behind Magata, which is it's just spiritual magic. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
It's just fucking magic. Don't worry about it.
May 18, Temple. Oh, well, here we go. We've got to cross that bridge. So who are we going to have take over Phoenix for the rest of today's episode?
We're going to have a hot potato on him, so...
I can probably take him until Maya shows up.
Kidding, I think my mic could show up quite early.
I just don't know when she's showing up, so I don't remember.
I mean, I
Then I'll take him over.
Yeah.
All right, we'll hot potato, but...
Or we can do each line that is done by someone else.
No. That is a complicated set of affairs. Let's just get on with it.
Maya passed out right after we found her in a tomb.
See?
Yeah, okay, fair. I feel exhausted. Can't keep my eyes open.
She's been out cold ever since. We haven't been able to get a word out of her. The doctor says just exhaustion, but I can't help but worry.
It's the dish.
That's a man right there. as
That's
we
the man
said.
right there.
What is it, right? Are you all right?
Yeah, darling, just thinking is all. I'm glad you're here, Edward. We would have gotten the permissions we have without you.
Well, I didn't come all this way to Khura'in to be useless.
Oh, I did.
Otherwise, we couldn't justify this cameo.
Speaking of the investigation, which is my expertise, I received a few things from Detective Sky. These should prove to be useful to us as well.
Please say Luminol.
Inga's autopsy reports added to the court record. Of course, it's a fucking autopsy report.
It'll get updated at some point, I presume.
Freshly updated for you, Mr.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
Freshly updated, pressed in its document folder for you.
Yeah.
Tomb diagram added to the court
Only the
records.
finest with Lord Edgeworth.
Tomb crime photo added to the court record.
I can't thank you enough, Edward. Honestly, I'd have been so lost without him throughout my life. And these past few days especially.
What? Who the fuck?
I think this is Rafa.
This is right.
Yeah, it's
I don't know because she's saying barbed head in
It's-
quotations.
It's in quotations, so it's like
It might be a guard.
it might
Got
be
told-
Albie
just told a guard to.
or something.
I don't know. Albie wouldn't call him Bob.
I just know Albie's showing up soon because there's a very cute interaction.
So
My
given,
guess it's just a random guard.
take it, Mist.
You there? The bobbed head lawyer, Phoenix Wright?
Perfect.
Huh?
No notes.
Very good.
It was a guard.
Yay! I guessed right.
Well played.
You're that camp guard from all the way back in Britain.
No.
No.
It was not Britain. It was Labyrinthia. Different.
I mean, he's in Britain, darling. No, that's an entirely different camp guard.
I'll have
There's
you
also a
know,
Camp
he was my
Knight, but
great,
okay.
great ancestor.
That doesn't timeline shenanigans. We can't get into it.
You're from the Garan Royal Guard, right?
I am Lucky,
Yes, you are.
Left Guard member, and her evidence shoulder rubber.
I hate this.
That's very specific. And what does the Royal Shoulder Rubber want with me? Wait, Captain.
Don't be absurd. I am here on purpose only. I am to bring you before her eminence,
So
Queen
much for my
Garan.
shoulder rub.
Grand Priestess of Khura'in. Will you comply?
I don't think I can say no.
Deny or allow. The Queen? What does she want with me?
I'm loving this casting choice.
It's very good.
It's very good. I knew Burr would do a great Phoenix as well.
Jesus.
I was talking about the guard.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Let me have this.
Why does he have to shout like that?
It'd be
Why
like
can't
that
he give
sometimes.
me a shoulder rub instead?
I wonder.
Go on.
I just want to say really quick that on the wiki, this character is described as a loud member of Khura'in's Royal Guard. Yep.
I mean, they're not wrong.
No.
I will
They're
say
not
I am so sorry if I do deafen anyone. Is all.
You're doing great. You're doing
They're
fine.
doing
Yeah.
great.
Also, that-
It's
Yeah.
good.
That name as well, Lackey. Oh, Jesus.
I hate
Yeah,
it.
of course he is.
I mean, show me someone in Khura'in who doesn't have a horrible name.
Rafa.
Mm,
Her name
Okay.
is Rafa Padma Khura'in, I believe, and that's it. It's super simple. It's super nice. It's not terrible. Also
Okay, that's
referencing
on me. I set
Padma-
the bar too low.
Possibly also she's maybe referencing Padme Amidala in a way, but it
Yeah.
might just
You're
be
saying
a.
there's another reference to
It might-
Star Wars?
No, it's
Jane.
not. Nope. It's actually a reference to a species of lotus, that plays a central role in Indian religions such as Hinduism, Buddhism, Sikhism, and Jainism. And I'm gonna post a picture of the lotus in the bench.
Also, I'm pretty sure there's at least 12 million people whose name is Padma.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. But I got excited with Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
for me, it's hard not to. I can't fathom.
Barb's head! I am your mother!
I can't fathom why Queen Garan would summon you. But I advise you to accept Her Eminence's gracious invitation.
Could you give me a shoulder rub at least?
Later. Royal Shoulder Rubber Lackey, was it? May I join Mr. Wright in his audience with the Queen?
Please say yes, please say yes.
The name's Lucky. Lahapostrophe-Kee. And all praise to the omnipotent Queen Garan. For she has already foreseen and approved your request, Chief Prosecutor Edward. You're both to come with me.
I love that he gets 3 exclamation marks each time.
Yeah.
You mean to
That's
say...
extra
I can tell he's very loud.
Yeah.
I have to put extra emphasis on it. God.
Also, according to Sir Terry Pratchett, if you have more than 5 exclamation points, that means you're unhinged.
Yes, agreed.
You mean to say Queen Garan sees our every move?
Yes, indeed. Her Eminence's spiritual power is immense. She can even see what's going on thousands of miles away.
Right. I fear I'll lose my hearing next if we don't hurry.
Yeah, me too. I'm sorry. What? Why would the Queen herself summon me personally?
Also, with all the gunshots the two of you have heard, I think that hearing is already a lost cause.
What could she possibly be up to?
No, we can.
You will come with me immediately.
Please.
What? Present the badge.
Present the badge to Edward.
All right.
Edward, badge. Edward, see my badge.
Still at it, I see. I guess borders mean little in the face of your incurable habit.
Well, I heard you used to present evidence left and right during your investigations too.
But that was a long time ago. Besides, who did you hear that from?
Gumshoe. Oh, I have my sources. I brought him a cup ramen. He sang like a bird.
Oh, well, tell your source that I look forward to his next salary review.
And that is the most recent reference to Dick Gumshoe that we have.
Oh no.
Oh, no, I feel sad.
I miss Gumshoe.
Yeah.
So that was why I was so excited to present the badge, because that's,
You're right.
that's it.
Yes.
That was,
That was a
the
good
audience
call.
just going, "Aw." They did an audience, "Aw."
Yeah.
Divot's not here right now.
And somewhere
Yeah,
in the world, Gumshoe just shivers like someone walked over his grave.
No, he just sneezed. He's been cutting confetti and he sneezed and he messed up one badge.
Francisca's like, "What is wrong, Gumshoes?" And he's just like, "I just heard my salary being cut."
What's wrong, Scruffy?
As if
Just
she would
because
be.
it's scruffy.
As if she'd be interested in what he has to say. Anyway, May 18th, Garan Palace Audience Chamber.
Ah.
Okay, Shadow was playing Garan when she last time, so someone needs to take over for playing the Queen.
I
I can
believe
do it.
Laura was next in line.
I was.
spiritually and also
there as well.
characterly as well.
Yes.
But
I am-
since Rafe
I
is
am-
in the scene, perhaps drifting?
I can do it.
Go for it.
That's up to Laura, though.
It's up to Laura, because
Are you-
Laura might want to play the character for...
Laura had dibs.
Yeah.
Shall I do it up until if there's a point where Rafa speaks, and then if Rafa speaks, Drifting takes over?
Sure.
It's fine with me.
Alright. Okay. Ah, the barbed-haired lawyer has arrived. We bid you welcome. And you as well, Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Thank you. This place is still as magnificent as last time.
We've heard much about you, Barbed One. It seems your bluffs and tomfoolery tend to leave our court devastated in their wake.
Ah, is that what you people have been saying about me?
Right. Where are your manners? Your Eminence, I am both humbled and delighted to be in your presence. Stand up straight. God's sake.
Your Eminence, glad to be here. Looks like you're doing well. Everything is fine. How are you?
Christ, right. I know your back is a thing of constable problems, but please.
Also, I love that you tell him to stand up straight when he's obviously by.
It is all right. There is no need to keep your head bowed all day. I can see it's doing your back in.
Yes, your Eminence.
Rafa's not looking too good. I guess even she can't just bounce back from her father's murder.
That didn't count. She only had a ellipses.
Yeah, I was like, that's probably not gonna count.
So, what can I do for you, Your Eminence?
We wish to question you about something related to the case at hand.
We are not amused.
Perfect, because I have a few questions of my own.
We are Locutus of Borg.
Oh, I was doing a whole bit on the bit in the werewolf Doctor Who episode where they keep trying to get her to say we are not amused.
Yes. So.
Because I think Garan uses the royal we.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We fear we do not fully comprehend what has transpired. So it is that we summoned you here to further elucidate the situation. Is it true that our husband, Inga, had been seeking the Founder's Orb?
Miles, what the hell is she talking?
I'm not going to translate for you. Just.
That's right. He wanted to trade a hostage for it. That's why he abducted Maya Fey.
Okay, hot potato.
Insolent fool!
Got it.
Ow!
That's a lie! A lie, I say! Father would never have done such a thing!
Why are they always throwing things at you and not me?
Because he's indestructible.
Whatever you were going to say, I'm not listening!
But he did abduct Maya.
Shut your face! I will not stand here and listen to this nonsense! You will pay for this!
That was perfect.
Ow, my shin!
Ow, 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 ow! Please, your benevolence! I
That
use
is
my
quite
head
enough,
to work.
Rafa. We understand your feelings, but we fear he speaks the truth. Also, stop jingling; it's distracting.
Okay, let's make clear though that her little jingly bell things, those are like associated with spiritual power. They're not there for no reason. They are spiritually significant.
I know, I just wanted to make a joke.
I know. I'm just wanted to say that they're specifically similar to, like, I have trivia here. They're specifically similar to Japanese Suzu bells.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
They banish stupid thoughts when applied to the head.
Bonk.
You've read the line, haven't you, Drifting?
Yeah.
Awesome.
For we believe we know why your father would do such a thing. We believe he was seeking the orb as means of obtaining spiritual power. And with it, he intended to usurp the throne.
Mother!
What do you mean, Your Eminence?
Inga was planning a coup, for he was dissatisfied with the current administration. And the secret police was the primary instrument of his treason.
The secret police? They came up during the High Priest's murder trial, too. An elite force under the direct command of the Minister of Justice, in this case, Inga. The man who was hunting down rebels and Lady Kira was a member of that group.
Indeed. Inga turned out once proud force into his own private army. And he intended on using them to launch a coup and assassinate us.
So, your Eminence had no control over them?
As much as it shames us to admit it, Khura'in is not the unified realm it would appear to be. We are truly sorry you have had to witness the dirty underbelly of our kingdom.
How could father?
But know that Inga would not have become king simply for our assassination. For in Khura'in, only those who possess spiritual power may sit on the throne.
I see. That explains why Minister Inga was seeking the Founder's Orb.
Part 1, do you recall the man known as Peace, Love and Understanding? It took me a moment, sorry.
No,
I
you're
forgot the name of
fine.
my own citizens, it's fine.
No, you're fine. The pause, I think, just really reminded me of how much we all fucking groaned when we learned that guy's name.
Yeah, but I also needed a moment to actually read it and comprehend it, and I was like,
for sure.
okay.
For sure. I have some trivia about that guy in the original Japanese, because there's some stuff that I think is left out of the localization.
Go on, please.
Concerning that guy's involvement. No, well, I'll have it in a second, but concerning this guy's involvement, which we'll see. But while I do have the floor for a second longer, I will say, Drifting, you're doing great. I love you.
Oh, thank you.
So I
Yeah, you
will.
are doing awesome.
I will just remind everybody, Khura'in, because Khura'in is the village. I know it's specifically.
I
intended to
absolutely
be
fuck this up
confusing.
consistently. Trust me.
I'm just reminding everybody because they did it to be confusing to have them have like synchronicity or whatever, and I fucking hate it. But there you go.
Yeah, the rocker Jesus. What about him?
He too was involved in Inga's machinations. Words.
Machinations, for the record.
That. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth.
No problem at all.
Inga had
Dictionary
brought
word
us
added to the court record.
Inga had bought his loyalty, ordered the man to steal the orb, and covered up the fact.
And then he sent the orb to the US for Dr. Buff to study. It's all coming together.
Okay.
That's
So
me.
that's if we can go to the history, please. Okay. Yeah. So So it's just they don't go into this detail in this version, but apparently in the Japanese version specifically, so we know from the first case he's not originally Khura'inese. I guess he must have picked a new name to match all their terrible ones. But he's not originally Khura'inese. So he can't read Khura'inese, and there's this whole thing with that in that first case. But in the Japanese version, I believe they go into a little more detail here, in that he was an illegal immigrant from Europe and was blackmailed by Inga with that into taking the Founder's Orb, which I think is still canon. I don't think that's one of the things that was like changed for the localization necessarily on purpose. I think it was just maybe overlooked, but I think that actually makes the case and everything make a lot more sense.
Yeah. It's all coming together.
The capture of the infamous villain Dirk Satmari. It may prove to be the crowning achievement of our reign. Now, perhaps the kingdom may return to the peace it once knew. Oh, what a joyous day.
Hello, Calais!
Hey, Kaloo Calais.
Hail to her eminence, Queen Garan, Grand Priestess of Khura'in. Her eminence's spiritual power invoke a blessing straight from the Holy Mother.
This is the most awkward applauding I've ever seen in my life.
I could see how her cronies would be elated at the prospect. But the queen
Even on my-
herself seems almost giddy for someone whose husband was just murdered.
Father.
Does someone want to say something? Okay. I just thought that someone. Okay.
Oh, all I have to say is Rafa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rafe, on the other hand, doesn't appear to be taking it so well. About that incident that occurred 23 years ago. The one in which Dirk was accused of assassinating Queen Amara.
Yes, he set fire to her private residence, burning my dear sister alive.
Murder by arson?
Only a demon would be capable of such a heinous crime.
But that event also sets the stage for you to become queen.
Ugly side effect.
I think everything is coming up together. What did you do before you were crowned queen, your eminence?
As part of a training to become queen, we served in many different governmental positions. The longest of which was as the previous Minister of Justice. It was in that position that we were best able to support our elder sister, Queen Amara.
Interesting. So she was the former Queen of Minister of Justice. Also, side note, I'm starting to see kind of parallels and not just parallels to story, but design parallels, at least in terms of like hairstyle between Garan and
Morgan.
Morgan. Yes,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
much so.
This is one of the cases where them kind of blatantly ripping stuff off a little bit feels so much more justified. They're like when Maya got kidnapped and there was the whole blackmail thing for the case, that felt cheap. That felt like you are just doing a thing we liked again to try to win us back. But you're also giving us a terrible game with it. So like, I don't know, man. I don't know, Capcom. I don't trust you. Versus this is part of a grander story and like sort of I'm shedding my layers of haterism as I'm like as we go through this case because there's pieces of this and specifically emotional complexity in Rafa that I really appreciate and really enjoy, and leading into sort of like Morgan with Pearl and everything that's also like really fascinating. So sorry, I'm a dork.
No,
You know
it's
this.
why I asked. It's why I meant to comment. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you deserve to be a dog, and we love you for it, and you have to be a dog as often as you can.
Thank you.
Interesting. As a husband's position, at least it was. And when you ascended to the throne, you passed the Defense Culpability Act.
Interesting.
That was a choice.
So anyone attempting to defend the accused would immediately be then be just as culpable, which means that no one would then defend him. Interesting.
Those who would support criminals would be deemed just as guilty.
I mean, if you were the person who instigated all this, wouldn't your best option be to quell any kind of resistance against you? It's the it's almost the perfect crime almost. Not that we are saying Garan had anything to do with events that happened 23 years ago, of course.
Those who would support criminals will be deemed just
Wait,
as
why
guilty.
are there white guys in my room? No, wait, stop, please.
Oh god.
The FBI got him.
What prompted you to pass something so brain dead as the Defense Culpability Act, Your Eminence?
Right.
The
What, I'm
assassination of
telling
our
the truth.
the assassination of our dear sister Amara. Would you like me to throw you in jail?
Mhm.
When the infamous villain Dirk Sabmani was apprehended, he announced that he would act as his own lawyer.
That's right. There used to be a lawyer.
Dirk had been an extraordinarily talented lawyer and highly esteemed by the people. But he falsified evidence in an attempt to win his own case.
I see.
But when the truth of his fabrications and the assassination of the Queen came to light, the people were devastated. And trust in the legal system plummeted.
Now, why does that sound so familiar?
It almost sounds like a dark age of the law, doesn't it?
Yeah, I wonder.
In Khura'in, the Hall of Justice is a sacred space where the victims receive their last rites. Should the people lose their faith in it, the kingdom would be shaken to its very core. That is why the Defense Culpability Act had to be passed. It was the only way to keep our legal system from tumbling into the abyss.
So that's how you sought to eliminate the use of perjury and phony evidence, huh? But that law is what made lawyers go extinct in your kingdom. But there's no one left to defend those who've been accused.
You see how you could take issue with such a reality. However, we have not banned the act of lawyering itself. Those who are confident they can prove their client's innocence are always welcome to mount a vigorous defense, as you yourself have shown.
Well, I guess so, but
The social stigma alone.
without lawyers, there's the possibility of false charges being filed and prosecuted.
So long as our prosecutors continue to run nothing but perfect trials, there needn't be a fear of such nefarious dealings. Do you disagree?
Yeah, these in a sense have nothing to fear, huh?
Yeah.
Perfect prosecutors and the perfect trials, huh? I seem to know this from somewhere.
Let's not get started down this path.
You picked up
Furthermore-
where I left it immediately.
Furthermore, here at Khura'in, we have the divination seance. And so it is we no longer need lawyers, for the dead do not lie.
Have I not proved in 2 separate cases that this is total bullshit?
Well, the dead do not
Yes, but-
lie. She's not wrong, but the dead can be misinterpreted.
Exactly, that was what I was going to say.
Yeah.
You beat me to it!
Well, in the short time I've been here, I've beaten back the false charges twice. So, And I found that cases built on the memories of the dead are less than perfect. So yes, I do take issue with the Defense Culpability Act, to say the least.
What did you say?
Such relentless rhetoric. Your reputation precedes you, Blocked One. It feels as we ourselves were being cross-examined.
Oh no, that wasn't my intention. You'll see cross-examination soon enough.
It is true that some feel the Defense Culpability Act is a necessary evil at best. But it is a small sacrifice upon which the peace of our kingdom has been forged.
Some of you may die, but this
that's
is
it.
the sacrifice I'm willing to make.
That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make as long as I remain queen.
You consider executing innocent lawyers a small sacrifice? Oh.
The fact is that following its passage, the crime rate here in Khura'in dropped markedly. Markedly? Sure, whatever. Therefore, we have no regrets concerning the enactment of the Defense Culpability Act.
Really? None at all?
This is my kingdom, bitch. I run how I want it.
Right. Why don't we leave it at that? This isn't a court of law, after all.
I will make it a court of law. Yeah. It's like Ed was dragging Phoenix and Phoenix was like, let me at him! Let me at him!
Nah,
By the coat.
it definitely is Edgeworth picking the battles.
About the Founder's Orb that was to be exchanged for the hostage. It went missing after the murder. Would you happen to know anything about that?
It's missing. I'm sure Dirk had it when he went into the tomb. If it wasn't there, I have no idea where it could be your evidence.
In that case, then perhaps Dirk has hidden it somewhere. Incidentally, there's the matter of that horned youth you were with.
Miles, I think we have to go back to the tomb and search every suspicious looking nook and cranny.
Well, I think you might be right.
Oh, you must mean Apollo.
From his odd hairstyle, may we assume to be a relative? Perhaps your younger brother?
No, he's just a protege. You got it all wrong, he's Dirk's son. Well, like foster son. They're not actually related by blood. Oh, Frodo Baggins, yes, he's my second cousin once I removed, you know.
Great Lord of the Rings joke, thank you. Dirks? Royal Guard?
Yes, your eminence. Yes.
What's she whispering in that loud guy's ear?
Oh, you naughty queen.
Shut up. I have a bad feeling about this.
You're right at dawn. Thank you for your time. The two of you may go now. Shoo.
Yes, Your Eminence. We'll be on our way.
Okay, now what? Apollo and Athena have the murder scene investigating covered, so we can go to a room and have the shoulder rub, maybe. Or we could go speak with the locals over at the bazaar, I guess.
I have nothing further to say to you. Goodbye.
Well, this is bizarre.
May 18, Khura'in Bazaar.
First warning, first warning.
Well, something is roaring.
What?
Now
what?
we need David.
What was that a...
Yeah.
Nice. What?
Next.
Was that a lion?
Oh, that caught me by surprise too when I first heard it. It's the cry of a local bird known as warbird.
Why does it sound like a lion?
Bird that sounds like that?
Raw.
Yeah.
Sounds more like a beast than a bird, if you ask me.
A bird is a beast.
Fair
It's a
point.
form of mimicry. You know, to help protect them against predators and stuff.
Oh, so it's like a lyrebird. That's cool.
Yes, well, can't say I've heard one quite like that before.
Oh, it's more than unusual. It's endangered.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's extremely rare to encounter one in the wild these days.
If it's so rare, then what's one doing out here in the middle of the bazaar?
Vibing.
You got me. Maybe it's something to do with it being the national bird?
Bang.
Ah!
And it's dead.
Wow.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Ooh.
This is you as well.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Scandal your P-dubs!
Oh,
Someone
no.
take Phoenix.
So, who wants to take Phoenix?
I'll do it.
I wouldn't. Oh, never mind.
No, Div, you go, man.
What was that, Daz?
Kamehameha! The Defiant Dragon's newest weapon. I call these puppies Dragon Snot Snaps.
I'm jealous of your friend D-Bag.
Oh, you saw that, did you?
We can see it. Stream cannot. Do not worry.
Good.
But yeah, it just popped up at the bottom corner saying playing Helldivers 2. I want to play Helldivers 2. And you need those. Why?
Because our hard work is starting to pay off. Thanks to our TV signal checking and stuff, more and more people are joining our cause. That's why I'm walking scot-free in the street. And on account of that, The regime has been cracking down on us real tough like.
Yeah, there's been a lot going on lately.
You can say that again. I mean, what with a high priest fake murder / suicide? You're not calling it a DCA tragedy, and it's causing a real public uproar.
Oh, I wasn't ready to pull up this. I guess I should have been.
Hopefully this means Taurus' death won't be in vain after all.
So, how exactly is a handful of firecrackers going to be of any help to you guys anyway?
Simple! We killed the Batman! First I supply him to our fellow rebels, then we use him as a diversion when we need to shake Khura'in's goons!
Huh?
Especially that loud one! He's getting on my nerves! Like this!
Did you cut that out? I'm not with the regime and I'm not chasing you.
Your reaction was priceless, P-dubs!
Raw.
Because the standard I want it too!
It's a miracle no one's trying to arrest him while he's too busy laughing.
Plot hole. Uh-oh.
They're too afraid to arrest me, I'm too unhinged.
Fair point.
Come on, game. Just tell her who it is.
I believe this would be Laura, I think.
Would it be
Or
Albie?
It's either Rafa or Albie at this point, I think.
Go with
So
Albie,
then
see how it
For
goes.
Albie.
My best halfway in between Rafer and Albie voice. You there?
Luke?
Oh.
Oh,
Hey.
okay.
Luke.
You are one of those insurgents, are you not?
Yeah! Take that!
Bye.
And he's gone. Those firecrackers are more useful than I thought.
Bobbed head.
Your benevolence. What can I do for you?
I wanted to speak with you.
You want Phoenix back, Bear?
You're having a really great time with him, so you can keep him until you have another voice to fill.
I believe that'll be the next part, but okay.
It's about what my mother said. I do not believe a word of it. My father could not have been playing a coup.
Well, I can understand why you'd feel like that, but
It was a setup. Someone must have been plotting against him.
and how do you know that?
I just do. Because I'm a stubborn teenager and the Holy Mother guides me.
Checks out.
And as the royal priestess, I must uncover the truth for all to see.
And I think I'm the main character in this story, so I will try to uncover the truth.
Maybe this is just how Rafer expresses her sense of duty.
You're investigating this matter, are you not? Then rejoice, for I shall accompany you and bestow upon you the royal priestess's wisdom.
What is it with you and picking up young, small women who have anime girl energy?
Kids.
I have a
You're one to
type.
talk. No.
True. Ah, touche.
I was just gonna say that like
Pot meets
Ezra's one to
kettle.
talk points aggressively at K existing.
Yeah, pot
Spider-Man
kettle.
pointing me.
Yes.
Oh, touche.
That's the best news I've heard all day, Your Benevolence. Hold on. There it is.
No one would dare get in our way with Rafer's. Bleh. No one would dare get in our way with Rafer by our side.
We humbly accept your offer, don't we, Edgeworth?
As you wish, right?
And when he was saying "as you wish," what he really meant was "I love you."
What he really meant was, don't get me into this.
Yeah, there's a bit in the fan translation of Great Ace Attorney when I played with that. There was a whole bit where characters would keep saying "as you wish," and one of my team would keep fucking making that
Yeah.
Princess Bride reference. It was great.
Yeah.
I just need you to know that. Anyway.
Excellent. Then, let us begin with my father's private quarters. We should be able to find some clues there. I shall expose this false charge for what it is, if it's the last thing I do.
Could it be? Is this the reason she's so defensive about Inga? Because she's a daddy's girl?
Bob's let us not waste any time.
Also, I can hear your thoughts.
My father's private quarters are located within the royal residence. Now, follow me.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Indy, follow me. I know the way.
Wait!
Yeah.
She sure is in a hurry.
Right. The minister's private quarters may hold evidence related to his murder as well.
Yeah, maybe we can kill two birds with one stone.
Maybe let's not kill the endangered birds.
Rafa's awfully
One
fired
fire
up. Just hope she'll be ready for the truth we find. After all, it's hard to believe that Inga was not in full control of the whole affair.
I just want to say, it's not even that she's a daddy's girl. It's that her dad was chill and her mom does not appear to be so. Appears to be, despite whatever else about him, Inga was like a pretty okay dad. And so, like, yeah.
May 18. Garan Palace, Royal Residence.
Sorry, I just don't like Phoenix judging her for that. I'm
That's
like,
alright.
shut up.
I don't think he was judging more than just believing that, that she's daddy's girl,
Yeah,
Wasn't a criticism, I don't think, but that's just me.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just she was an apple of her daddy's eye.
Now, we could figure out which of these building houses Inga's private quarters. That's where we'll find Rafa.
Let's try the big doors there.
Now, that's what I call an extravagant exterior. Is this where Inga's private quarters are? Hello?
Sorry.
You can't hear you.
Sorry, lad. Watch your step, right? That urn's been knocked over, spilling water everywhere.
Yeah, the ground's soaked. I wonder who did this.
Albie!
You're
That is
certain?
him.
Okay.
I know it is.
Okay. All right.
Hmm. I think someone's in there.
Oh, shit. It's Rafa. God damn it! I know Albie shows up in this thing because I remember the, like, image
It's
of this
fine.
background.
It's part in between. All right.
Good thing they cry similarly.
Yeah.
You should have gone, Father! Is that Princess Rafa?
There are still so many things I wish to tell you.
She always puts on such a brave face. But hearing her crying all alone, I can't help but think of Trucy.
Father.
Princess Rafa, you in there?
Just a moment. I'll be right out. I see you're finally here. Well, let's commence our investigation, shall we?
Your benevolence? Maybe you should rest for a minute first.
You were eavesdropping on me, weren't you?
No, yes. Sorry, I couldn't help overhearing.
Off with
Also,
his
say
head.
goodbye to your shins!
It wasn't like I was spying on you or anything.
You stupid, stupid butthead!
Youch!
That's your shins.
You could have feigned ignorance. It's as if your brain-to-mouth filter shuts off the moment you step out of the courtroom.
As if it's ever on in the courtroom.
Bold of you to say it's on in the courtroom, yeah.
Do you want reading the line again, Divot?
Yeah, sure. Ugh, I'm not that bad, Edward.
Anyway, what took you so long? I thought you'd never get here. You have a lot of nerve, keeping the crown princess waiting.
Oh, sorry?
This was my father's residence. I have already unlocked it, so you can go right in. Oh, and be careful. Some dingbat dog got in the courtyard and spilled water over there.
A dingbat dog?
No, the goodest boy.
The goodest boy.
That's right. The yappy mud spilled a whole urn's worth.
Best boy.
Wonder how I got in this area. Do you know what it looked like?
I've got better things to do than to memorize what some stray dog looks like. Anyway, it's not worth talking about. Let's search my father's room, shall we?
I think this urn's gonna come in important at some point.
Probably.
I really hope she's right.
All right, not just right, but anyway.
It's
You understood. Oh my god, drunk!
May 18. Khura'in Palace, Inga's private quarters.
What a mess. You can definitely tell a guy used to live in this room.
Wow, okay.
I guess Inga and I at least had that much in common.
I think he's trying to do like a thing of like because he's kind of going into dad mode because crying Rafa made him think of Trucy. So he's now comparing himself as a dad to Inga, is my hunch.
Do you think Phoenix would enjoy a golden bust of himself in his bedroom?
No, but
Hello there, Sunbeam. Nice to see you.
We have a hydrate.
We have a hydrate. Hydrate, everyone.
Hi. Great.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hydrate.
But this is your first warning. Okay.
I don't have a drink, so I'm not going to. Ha.
It's just reminded me of one of my favorite books of Terry Pratchett, which is Interesting Times, when there was like a phrase that the Silver Horde considered hygiene to be a greeting.
yeah.
Your friend keeps taunting me.
Yeah, I'm aware. I can't help it.
No, it's completely fine. It's just makes me sad inside.
I'm just gonna give. Oh, that's not what I need to do. Sorry.
Thanks. This staff keeps getting in the way. Naina!
Give me a second.
Oh, you know what I need to put on the soundboard for Nana?
What?
Wait, I'm gonna go and find it real quick. Don't click yet.
There we go. A shout out for Sunbeam. Sunbeam does some great streams. I was actually watching Sunbeam play the Tomb Raider, the Remaster Collection, just yesterday.
Yeah.
No, it's Thursday evening, but it's still very fun. Go check out the streams.
Do it.
Right, back to the.
I can't find a good one. Never mind.
Naina! Oh.
Huh? Where's Nina?
Well, you didn't play the sound effect, so.
Normally. She comes running whenever Rafa calls.
That's right. Nana is.
Nene is what?
I don't like where this is going.
Oh, well. You, Bob's head. Come, hold this staff for me.
Why me?
Just take it. It's too heavy, and I'm tired of holding it.
You're the tank, so take it.
Alright.
How does Nena put up with this day in, day out?
Such insolence! Hit yourself on the shins with the staff.
I'll just set it over here for now. Apologies with the delay every time there's blue speech, but for some reason my Streamlab takes forever to... My voice mod, sorry, takes forever to go from nothing to a thing enabled.
That's right. Let's talk to Rafer about the situation. So the kidnapping.
Bob's head. I, the royal priestess of Khura'in, shall share my thoughts on the abduction.
Yeah, I mean, you will?
Listen carefully, for such opportunities do not come often.
I shall only say it once.
Yes, of course. We'd be grateful to hear anything you'd like to share.
Thank you, Bird.
Yes, of course, we'd be grateful for anything you'd like to share. Your most worthfulness.
Your worshipfulness.
It's not like we can stop you from sharing anyway.
As you command, Your Highness.
My father was very likely seeking to obtain the father's orb. But it was not for the purposes for a coup d'etat.
Coup de what now?
A coup d'etat, a usurpation of the throne.
Ah, okay. My French is not that great, okay?
Oh, no worries. I don't even know what it means in French. I just know that's what it means.
I mean, État is the state, but coup, I don't remember.
It was all for my sake.
Fun fact, George Bush once said that the problem with the French is that they don't have a word for entrepreneur.
Well then.
For your sake?
The founder's orb is capable of bestowing great spiritual power.
At this point, we're going to take a moment, just take a quick moment to say, don't forget that we are raising money for Game Blast, that big old bar at the bottom. We're raising money for Game Blast. Got to £1,130. Yeah, unfortunately, I unfortunately have not got things up, but what I can do is hopefully.
Well, I can't do that because I'm not a mod.
But I can do.
We need to raise as much as we can because SpecialEffect is also capable of bestowing great spiritual power.
I need
that
to
is the wrong link.
That is the
sir.
wrong
That is
link.
the
I'll
wrong-
need to update that link. So everyone, just forget that link. I will get the actual link.
Oh no.
I thought I updated that, but apparently not. So here you go. You can have the actual up. Yeah, that's the one. There you go. Also check everyone, by the way. Yeah, making magic happen. We got some great benefits for you guys to kind of earn and win. So it's fantastic. I mean, you want to see me play Metal Gear Solid 2, right? You want to see Laura. You know, what is it you were doing, Laura? You're playing Spider-Man 2? No, you're already playing Spider-Man 2. You're going to be.
Confirmed, yes. That's confirmed. I play Spider-Man 2. I'll play Alice Madam's Returns. If you want to see things like Luigi Mansion-a-thon, something by Yoko Taro. Maybe if we get all the way to our target, Xenoblade Chronicles. That's coming up for me.
Ooh.
Get us there if you want to see that happen.
Random Star Wars fact has been redeemed. The Millennium Falcon was once known as the Stellar Envoy before it landed in the hands of Lando Calrissian.
Ow.
Wow.
Just throw shit at. I was watching the Clone Wars with Divot the other day, and Divot would just pause and say, "Ebac, what's that?" And I would just reply,
What's that ship?
What's that? What's that thing? What's
And
that thing? And
I just
some of them I checked and some I couldn't, so I just took your word for it.
Well, that says enough.
Have you read this line, Laura?
I did, but if you need me to do it again.
No, it's fine. I just want to make sure.
Why do I get the notion of Jack Skellington going, "What's this? What's this?"
There's
The
a ship out there in
starships
space.
everywhere.
What's this?
My father truly believed that. And he wanted that power to be mine.
Uh-huh.
I haven't finished my training, and I still can't channel spirits. He was doing it for me. Blah blah blah, me me blah, blah 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 blah, me me me.
Right. I see.
But she's trying really hard to believe that her dad wasn't
He's a
trying
good
to
person.
overthrow her mom. Yeah. Like, he's obviously not a good person. We know that from outside. But she wants to desperately believe he is. This is where I'm like, damn it, the emotional complexity is getting to me.
Yeah, I mean, see, regardless, the thing is, regardless of whether or not he was trying to overthrow his spouse and become a king, he was not a good person.
Yeah, no, that is for sure.
Well,
Go on.
do you understand why he did it now?
Yes, back.
I was gonna say, you know, in the words of the great Martin McFly, he's an asshole. You know.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
I do, but it doesn't change the fact that Minister Inga was a kidnapper.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
It was just one girl. It's not like it was a hobby.
But I guess you don't believe he is, do you?
Do you hear my bells going off right now? What does that say to you, huh?
What? I can't hear you over all the ringing.
New information is sure to surface upon further investigation. Suffice to say, he did this all for me. End of story.
I'll make sure of it, even if I have to update the autopsy report myself.
That's my job, Your Eminence.
Was he really trying to obtain the orb for Rafa?
No.
Somehow I doubt it. Speaking of powers, I wonder if Rafa will be performing the divination seance tomorrow.
I was gonna say, I absolutely adore the like getting angry animation and the way Laura plays that as well. It's always adorable. It's like, oh, you sweet teenager. Yeah, just keep on. Yeah,
She is my sweet summer child of this series, of this game
She
so
is
far.
so-
Yes.
She's so, like, I definitely didn't like her as much until getting to like hear her played. But that's, I feel like, the case with a lot of this game, because I'm coming at it with like, yes, critical goggles on, but also I'm trying to find good, otherwise this will be intolerable, you know. And just she's so good. She's such a good character, and Laura's a big part of that.
Yeah. If Raver is my sweet summer child, then Albie is my cutie patootie.
Yes.
Also, I do want to quickly say, can you imagine if her story actually played out that way, though? Like, if he actually tried to get the orb for her, to get her more spiritual powers, and it turns out you need the spiritual powers to use the orb to get the more spiritual powers.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Open the panels up. X
I have a
again
question.
later.
I wanted to ask you though, Laura, what if Albie's your cutie patootie and she's your whatever?
Sweet summer child.
What's Luke to you?
Baby.
Luke is my cherub. He's a bean. I love him.
Bean. I like that.
You have read the line, I believe, Divot, haven't you?
I have, in echoey voice and all. I should probably ask her about that.
In echoey voice and all.
Let's ask about Nana first.
Your benevolence, I notice Nana isn't with you today.
I I know not where she has gone. I haven't spoken with her since this morning. I assume she must be quite busy today. I did catch a glimpse of her a little while after 2 o'clock. I tried calling out to her, but she went off somewhere again.
A little after 2. It's about an hour before the murder.
Indeed. Of all the times for this to happen. She normally comes to me the moment I call her name.
I know it's hard to believe, but even nannies have lives, you know.
Not Nina.
Your inability to find her after the murder is slightly alarming. I wonder if her absence is related to today's incident somehow.
Probably.
Do you think she was unwittingly caught up in them?
Who knows? At the very least, I don't think she was at the scene of the crime.
Nana, I hope she's alright.
River seems really worried for Nina.
I take it you'll be conducting tomorrow's divination seance?
Well, who else if not I?
Good point.
The thing is, divination seances are all about what victims experience in their final moments. So, tomorrow, Rachel will experience her own father's death, exactly as it happened.
Yikes.
That's more anyone should ever have to deal with.
Do you really have to go through with the seance tomorrow? There's really no one else? What about just calling the whole thing off?
It's not as if... It's not as if I'm doing this because I want to.
No?
Ah! Never mind. I misspoke. The divination seance is a very important duty of the royal priestess. And it's one I intend to fulfill.
There's that word, duty.
It's my duty, and it's a very big duty.
You're
They're close to
benevolent.
me.
You better watch your step in a game called Hero's Duty.
Yes! Thank you, somebody clocked onto it.
No, I was refraining, but I had to anyway.
Ha! He said hero's duty.
As crown princess, you're destined to rule this kingdom one day. That means there will be many things that you alone must determine. Things like how to keep your people happy and what is true and what is false. And most importantly, what role you must play therein.
I have a hunch that this day is gonna come very, very soon.
I wonder if I am even up to the task.
Performing the divination seance is very important for a priestess. But duty or not, it's a heavy burden for someone so young. Even worse, she'll be forced to watch her father's murder. Will it be a weight too heavy for her to bear?
Your benevolence, has Nana served you long?
Yes. She has been at my beck and call for as long as I remember. I have heard she even cared for me as an infant, right down to changing my diapers.
Your diapers? Almost sounds like she could be your mother.
Indeed. But that is a simple fact of life when your mother is busy being a queen. Nana takes care of my every need. She is my teacher in all things as well.
Rover's pool of knowledge seems rather lopsided in some respects. Could that be the result of Naina's teachings?
Naina. Could it be that my trusted attendant has come to dislike me? Now that I think about it, perhaps I have been acting rather spoiled as of late.
Oh, I'm sure she'll be back.
Yes. I suppose Naina would never truly abandon me. Upon her return, I will do something nice for her. Perhaps she'd like a shoulder massage.
And
Why is
yet I
everyone
can't
getting
shake the
shoulder?
feeling.
Why is everyone getting shoulder massage except for Phoenix?
And yet I can't shake the feeling that Naina's connected to this case in some way.
Must be a Khura'in tradition.
Don't we all, Phoenix? Don't we all?
Also, who says he isn't getting shoulder rubs? You don't know what he's doing in the background.
Yeah. All right, let's check out these footprints.
Mm-hmm.
There's some muddy shoe prints here.
Come to think of it, there was some spilled water by the entrance. Somebody must have stepped in it before coming in here.
They're already dry. That means they're at least several hours old.
Then someone must have been in here today in the early afternoon. For our servants clean this room each day. Here in Khura'in, we have a saying. Leave not today's untidiness to the morrow.
Mine is, why clean up today when you could leave for tomorrow?
Mode.
Why clean up today when you can
Mine
delegate it to
is-
Apollo?
I was gonna say mine is leave it to Apollo.
Let's check out the illicit substances.
That's probably
A
insulin.
syringe and a
Drugs?
vial.
Those were for my father's back pain. Pain.
Not Fane. Where did the F come from?
Quote unquote back pain.
Drugs.
He said it really helped when the pain was particularly unbearable.
It was that bad, huh?
Is it Vicodin?
He must have been injecting some sort of painkiller directly into his back then.
Well, that's no fun.
That's one word for it.
Yeah.
Yes. My father said his back pain can knock him off his feet.
And right into the fucking clouds. I know the feeling. I've experienced some pretty severe back pain of my own.
Ever since that car hit me.
Ever since that car hit me, ever since I fell off that bridge.
I also ate glass at some point, which was also a choice.
Well, we can't have you throwing your back out in court. So, why don't you take a vial?
Oh, no thanks. I hear your body builds up a tolerance to that sort of thing.
Painkiller shots. Ninjured into pocket.
But I thought you didn't want them.
Not for
I'm
back
going straight to the chiropractor as soon as I get home.
From what I've heard, those tend to make it worse rather than better. So,
50-50.
not a risk I would be willing to take.
This is most likely a special ink pad for the Justice Minister's stamp. Its insignia is carved big and bold right on the lid.
Talk about overkill. Did he really have to mark everything he owned?
Yeah.
Clearly.
His desk is crammed full of documents.
They appear to be paperwork for executions.
But this many cases?
Indeed. Something is rotten in the kingdom of Khura'in. This one dates back to...
I heard that reference.
This one dates back to 5 years ago.
Something tells me he simply kept putting them off because he hated doing paperwork.
That's not a bottle of Je suis belle, is it?
I'm thinking, like, is that...
Je suis la belle.
Yes.
At least it's not Axe body spray.
Oh my gosh!
Believe me,
Sweet
Je suis la belle is worse.
Never thought I'd see this brand again.
Holy
Neither
shit.
did we.
It appears to be a sample of some sort of spray-on hair color.
Color, jet black. I wonder if Inga was going grey. Here, Edgeworth, maybe you can use it.
I like my natural hair color just fine. Thank you very much.
It's a silver fox, don't you say?
Okay, he was gray at 10 years old, so
Yeah.
that's just how
Well, I
his
mean,
hair
that's
is.
that's what living with the von Karmas will do to you.
Yeah.
Even before he met the Von Carvas.
That's what living with your defense attorney father will do to you.
Yep.
I will say that that window like insignia thing is I could see that on the back of Goku's gi, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Do you
not
think
quite
Inga
Kami,
was
though.
training with King Kai? I mean,
Mhm.
he is training with King Kai now because he's dead.
It's true.
Oh, yeah.
This notepad must have belonged to Inga. Let's see. That's strange.
These appear to be notes detailing people's most prominent characteristics.
And hey, there's even stuff about me in here. Why would he bother doing this?
Because he's a master of disguise, and those are disguise hints.
I'm afraid even I can't answer that.
And whatever the reason, it's given me a case of the heebie-jeebies.
It's as though he was taking down descriptions of people over the phone. That's what it reminds me of, anyway.
What a brilliant deduction! One fit enough a chief prosecutor such as yourself.
He just used his logic
I
power.
commend you.
That's high praise coming from you, your benevolence.
Edgeworth, right. They do look like dictation notes, but I don't know. I mean, why bother describing Nena, who we must have seen every day?
Did he suffer from prosopagnosia, maybe?
Inga's notepad added to the court record.
Can you elaborate?
Yes, Beth. Please do.
Prosopagnosia is a condition where your brain does not let you remember people's faces. So
face blindness.
you can only recognize them by how they what they wear, what kind of hairstyle they have, that kind of thing. You are not able to assign the face you see to a person, you know.
Mm-hmm. I mean it's possible. I don't know if I cannot confirm or deny. I know that I also have that issue, especially with like specific actors. It was like, oh, that's all the same guy. Hang on, I have to go get the package now. It was not before. I'll be right back.
It's
Y'all
right.
have
Actually,
fun.
it's actually going to be a nice moment for us to break, so we're going to take a quick 5-minute break just to refill our drinks and take a big stretch. We'll be right back, everyone. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't touch
I still
that
can't believe
dial.
I still
Don't
can't believe I called
adjust
the
your
Sweet
sense.
Labelle bottle. I can't believe I called it.
All right. And we are back for part 2 of tonight's festivities here to the voices. Oh, it's going to be a nice case, I think. Kind of confusing at the same time.
Fucking go!
Let's do this.
Are we doing it yet?
Well, yes, we're back. We're back. Why?
It's
Why?
a chair.
It's a chair.
It's a chair. This chair looks like it was modeled after Igna's suit jacket.
Backrest even though it has those fancy buttons of his. I imagine they make the chair awfully uncomfortable to sit on.
Actually, they serve to massage the pressure points on his back. My father suffers from terrible back pain, you see.
I wonder if it really works.
sit and try.
With his back, I
His-
wouldn't try anything.
So beat in the back of his chair and drags.
Right.
All that whiskey.
Wow. That is one gorgeous sculpture.
My father sculpted it himself from a block of solid gold.
That seems like a bad choice.
Why does it not surprise me that he was also a narcissist?
Fair point.
David, would you like me to take Phoenix over for the time when you're numbing?
Okay, that's fine by me.
The role of Phoenix Wright has been transferred to Burr.
It's pretty detailed. He even included a personal stamp of it.
Potato.
Hey, the stamp's a little loose. Yoink!
Oh no. Huh. Curious.
Ah!
Look, there's a secret safe inside.
Oh my! To think such a thing was here all this time.
Phoenix really went, what does this button do? It just unlocks the safe. Good job.
Rats! Looks like I need the combination to get in. Try 0451. I'm really beginning to wonder what's inside the safe. Any idea what the combination might be, Your Benevolence?
None whatsoever.
Looks like a 4-digit combo lock, so maybe it's a date? It's probably not anything that would be easy to guess.
It's fine.
It's just 8008.
Just 0, 0, 0, 0.
Maybe we should call
No,
the.
I'm with Laura on this one.
What do you think? Right? I think we
The
should
idea
get.
that he just
Go on.
so the idea that he just never reset it. It's so 0000.
But what do you think? What do you think? Right? I think we should call the lock-picking lawyer on this one.
I know just a minute. Hey, Gumshoe, get me Filch.
Hello, everybody, it's Lockpicking Lawyer, and what I have for you today is something truly unique.
And he probably solves it with a single-handed jiggler, or whatever the thing is called.
Let's try some dates and see what happens. Your Benevolence, what is your perfect date?
Rafer's birthday.
Yep.
Obviously. Like,
I
I
wonder
was
what
literally going to say what I was
Bingo
eating.
uses
What's your
combination.
birthday, Rafer?
What's your birthday, Your Benevolence?
All I have to say about this safe is like, oh my god, I see this safe. That reminds me of a puzzle.
Huh. You are wasting your time. It could not possibly be my birthday.
Why not?
Oh, come on. It's worth a shot.
Fine. It's December 24.
Oh, almost Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve.
Means it wasn't Christmas.
Means it
Well.
wasn't Christmas.
Exactly.
It's almost Christmas. Let's give it a try.
She is one
One.
of two characters, the only one who is still alive, whose whose birthday we do in fact know. The other one is Dustin Prince, who is deceased.
I'm assuming everyone uses American date format, so 1,
Yeah.
2, 2, 4.
Damn it, Bear, I was about to say, it's the wrong way around, Phoenix.
It opened.
It did?
Does Japan? Which way does Japan do it?
We teach it in the way that it's month first, then date.
Oh.
And
Aha!
The wrong
when they
way.
write it when they write it numerations, they put when they do the slash on the top half of the slash, it's the month, and then on the bottom half of the slash, it's the date. So yeah, blame America.
Blame
yeah,
America.
I had to admit,
Blame
I
America.
will die on this hill, America. That the way you do your dates is completely wrong.
I
all
agree.
over your country
It's the
anyway.
number that changes the most first,
Yeah.
then the number that changes the second most second, and then the number that changes the least often last.
However, the weighting of when they write the full date out, it does make sense because it goes from longest time to shortest time. It goes from year, month, day.
That's fair.
We do it day, month, year, and some places not mentioning their names around here do it MDY, which it's like what? No.
Yeah. Day, month,
Also-
year, and year, month, day is logical because smallest to largest, largest to the smallest. But
Yeah.
month, day, year.
Annoys me so
Yeah.
bad.
Annoys me to no
Personally,
end.
the only reason I think month, day, year makes sense is one because it's what I'm used to. Hello, American here.
Yeah,
But
no.
two, but it's
Defend your
mainly listen. The main thing is I think it's what I'm used to. But the other thing is, if you write it out in like letters, and then do month, day, year, it is pleasing. It makes sense and is not. Yeah. Like
That's
you
your
write.
best defense.
Listen, it makes sense. Like if you put like Feb 17, 2024, for example, today's date, and so that's and you write it with the 3 letters, the 2 numbers, and then optionally the thing, and that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I see your logic and present you the 4th of July.
He's kind of got you there, Kay.
Objection.
You can say dates either way. I'm just saying that like it doesn't feel as completely nonsensical when you explain it the way I have just now.
Quietly disagrees European.
I'm saying it is. I'm not saying it is not nonsensical because it is. I am saying that is not nearly as nonsensical given my presentation.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Yeah. And I'm just saying not nearly as nonsensical. I'm saying there's still a lot of nonsense being bandied about in that case.
Before we get on with it, I have a question to Laura actually, because you were talking about Japanese dates. I'm wondering because in a few places I've seen on official announcements things like a particular museum or object will be open on like Heisei 22 or something, which is those emperor-based dates. Are they using that in like official documents?
Official documentation and letters like that, they will often still use the current Emperor's reign era date. So we're currently in what's called Reiwa, which is in reference to the reign of the current Japanese Emperor Naruhito, I think it is. And yeah, the previous one was Heisei. And it's a bitch to learn because when I'm doing official documentation, I have to know what my date of birth is in the Japanese way of saying it. So I have to know that my year of birth is Heisei 4, which is how 1992 translates into the Japanese date.
Yeah,
so
mine is
Showa
56.
Showa 56, yeah. I
Yeah,
think most people here would be like
translates.
most people here would be like early Heisei. Some of the younger ones there are a bit later down that line, but you know.
That's I love that talk.
That's really cool.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Currently, the year 2024 is referred to in Japanese as Reiwa 6 or Reiwa Roku.
Also, hello
Yes.
hello there, off Jaden Falls. Welcome to the voices.
Yay!
And has the line been read by you, Burr?
No.
Okay.
Yep. Nope. And it looks like the bottom step was a fake.
Something meant to mislead would-be thieves, no doubt. Still, it was rendered quite ineffective by his use of such an easily guessed combination.
Shut up, Edward.
Why, Father? Why my birth date?
Because he loves you. Baby.
I love that she spins this whole tale of him caring for her enough to get the orb and then just backpedaling on it immediately. Like, why would he use my date of birth on this save?
She's surprised because she was trying to make herself believe it, and then it actually is true, and she's kind of thrown for a loop, I think.
May I turn into Maya for a moment?
Sure.
That's one luxurious and comfy looking bed, Miles. Why don't we try it?
Business before pleasure.
I've been doing business all morning.
And
I
I've
finished
done nothing
eating, but I was going to say, I finished eating. You can carry on doing Phoenix if you want. No, it's up to you.
Oh my god.
No, you can take it over. I'm setting it up for you.
You got your bit in before you had to give it back. It's not the only bit you'll be getting in. I've slept on nothing but hard floor since coming to Khura'in. Nope. I went to sleep on a nice soft bed again.
Then take it. It's yours if you wish.
How?
We'll have to clean this room out anyway. Now that my father's gone.
Oh.
But don't you want to keep these things as a memento of your father? Besides, I don't need his spirit haunting me late at night.
fair enough.
Do you suppose if I slept on it, I could see my father once more?
Maybe.
Princess Rafa?
I honestly don't know how to answer that.
Oh.
Poor
Sweetie.
little baby.
I believe that's everything in the room.
It's annoying as fuck. It's such a
oh.
poor little baby.
Was I?
I can't say I expected the sculpture's chest to open as opposed to the safe.
What do you suppose in there?
Probably nothing. It's more likely just a decoy for unsuspecting thieves, after all. It seems Mr. Inga kept his most valuable possessions much closer to his chest.
Edgeworth, no.
Good on Tish.
Miles Edgeworth, first warning. First warning,
My
Miles Edgeworth.
god. Wait, no, Phoenix.
Where they were bound to stay safe and sound, huh?
Jesus Christ. I love the fact that they just punned back and forth. It's like such a dad moment of them both doing dad jokes at each other.
Okay, well, let's see what's in here.
Well, they are both dads, so.
Exactly, yeah. It's like, oh, this is why these people are fathers.
This looks like a letter or something. Let's see. Dear Father, I wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
Aw.
You're always so kind, and I love you very much. I hope you live to be 100 years old. Love, Rafa.
Oh my god.
It's giving me emotions. I didn't sign up for that.
I wrote this to my father when I was 8 years old.
Aww.
Father, why would you hold on to something so childish and stupid?
There are some other papers in here. Ah! An assassination plan. Gonna read that, Mist? Oh no, Bear, sorry.
You mean the assassination plan?
Yeah, since
yeah.
it's like, I was just thinking. Sorry, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to take over. I'm just thinking it's.
Once upon the queen, the throne will be mine. See, the spiritual power I obtained from the treasure will back on my claim. In the meantime, secret police are to keep a close watch on Khura'in. Huh?
This is the plan for his coup d'état.
What? Give me that! I don't understand.
It seems just as Mr. Inga was plotting the assassination of the Queen.
This can't be true. Father would never harm Mother.
Poor Rafa. This has to come as a terrible shock.
What's this? There's a photo in here too.
Aww.
It's of a woman and a baby. I wonder who they are. On the far left, there's a law book with the mark of the Defiant Dragons branded on it.
Wait! That's...
Your benevolence?
How can this be?
Princess Rafer!
I didn't realize I was fainting. Oops.
That's okay, they didn't play the fainting animation for some reason. They have it, why would
I
they
don't
not
think
use
they
it?
had one.
I wanted to be like, I was temporarily the dead. Blah.
She's looking incredibly pale.
Your benevolence, are you alright?
All right? How can I be all right?
Huh?
All that I've believed. It was all lies.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
What the heck is she talking about?
Can I ask who the woman is in this picture?
How should I know? It seems I didn't know anything that was going on.
It doesn't look like I'm going to get much more out of her while she's like this.
My brain's going wild at theories right about now.
She might not know who the woman is, but I think she knows who the child is.
Also, yeah. Also, Ebak, don't you already know?
It's been a long time since I played this, so that this is almost like
okay.
This is almost like a new experience to me. Literally, we're talking about
Okay.
when I first played this was when it first was released, and this case is just it's a blur to me. So
It's the last one as
Yeah.
well, so
It's
it's
the
one.
longest.
Yeah.
Back in 2029.
Unless
That's the thing
Divot
as well.
has-
What?
I say unless Divot has, I think me and Kay are the only ones that know. aren't
Oh
we?
no, I remember exactly
Divot
what's happening.
Okay,
Me
then
too.
yeah, that's great.
This is the thing though. I don't know anything about the DLC case. I never played that. I don't know a damn thing about it. So I actually want to. I want to try and like figure out what we have to present and stuff when we play that one because I've not played it.
Yeah.
I don't know it.
Fighting.
you read the line. Oh, yeah.
I just did.
Sorry.
Huh? Oh.
Was that a Chaka?
That was Chaka. She's trying to figure out how to get up on the cabinet, which
I think the
is
cabinet won.
way too high for her, but she's still calculating the maths.
Cat brain go burr.
Yeah.
Burbrain go cat.
Yes.
My brain does go cat.
Kitty.
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 I must ask my mother about the secret she's hiding.
What secret?
I must go. Goodbye.
My final message.
Ignore the feline destruction in the background.
Wait. What was that all about? Like her mind was off somewhere else.
It appears this photo really upset her.
Yeah, no shit.
I wonder who the lady in this picture is.
Ah. Welcome back.
Now it's
Paula.
Albie.
From one child to another.
From one child.
I thought that was going somewhere. Okay.
Stop! Shadow, come back here!
Rough.
Arf.
Wait, that sounds like Albie and Shadu.
Nope.
Shadow.
That's odd. Commoners aren't normally allowed in this area. I wonder what's afoot.
I will pronounce it how I wish.
A paw, really.
Yeah.
May 18th, Khura'in Palace, Royal Residence.
Rough, rough, rough. Ah! Edgeworth!
This is what I was looking forward to and waiting for.
Now he has a proper rough.
Oh my god. Sure.
That is a rough right there.
I hope one of you has a good explanation for this.
He's having a rough day, isn't he?
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
Ah, Albie.
No, Shadow, Bad Dog, leave the man's filthy thingamajig alone.
Grr.
Mood.
If you would kindly detach your dog from my cravat.
Right away, sir. Just hold still. And
I hope that's a model you can access in the
Yeah.
I hope so. I need to know this.
And?
I'm gonna check.
Grr.
huh?
Oh, he's not letting go.
Stop pulling like that. You only stretch the fabric.
Come on, Shadow. Like, go with this cravat chocolates.
Grr.
Oh dear.
This isn't working. I'll just have to pull harder then.
Oh my god.
1,
Does anyone know the
2.
actual way to stop a dog from clamping down on something? Like an arm or a leg, for example?
Depends on the
Makes
dog,
me-
honestly. I've had dogs where I would just have to like lightly press on their jaws and they would let go. But I wouldn't suggest doing that with every dog.
Wait, what do you...
Come on!
I need air!
Also, the best way is just preventative management. Like, teach the dog to just let it go when you tell it to.
Were you trying to kill me?
Maybe.
Oh, I'm really sorry, mister. My dog has a habit of attacking pretty things like that.
God.
Maybe for his sake he should stick to more traditional targets, like cars or his tail.
What's worse? He snuck in here again today and stole some weird-looking hat.
Huh.
Update. Oh my god. It is in fact in
Oh my
the
God.
animation studio.
Perfect.
Amazing. 10 out of 10.
Perfect.
There's ones for both with the dog and then also with the dog adjusting his glasses.
Excellent.
Thumbnail material found.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know
Oh
what
my
to do
God.
anymore. Bad dog. You're a very bad, although very, very cute as well, dog.
Wine.
That was more a howl, but okay.
And a drunk dog. Clearly.
Wait a second, I've seen that hat before.
Yeah, that's Naina's head, isn't it?
No, please. Albie, could I see that hat again?
Sure.
Wait, isn't this...
Yep.
Isn't this Naina's hat? Do you think she'd let me wear it? But I thought she'd disappeared.
Shadow swiped it from someone.
Swiper, no
Albie?
swiping.
How exactly did Shadow get this?
Allow me to explain. It all started when we were on a walk through the bazaar today. And suddenly, Dad popped out of a manhole.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ha, 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 ha.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The fangs of the divine dragon! Skulls, skulls, skulls. dance terrible is here. Say, you want to join our cause, kid? Kid. We child soldiers, sirs.
Huh?
Also, I love the shocked eyes on Shadow. So cute.
Naturally. I was super startled by that weirdo sudden appearance.
You're the worst public relations person ever, Dads.
Roll. Rough.
Back, dog of a Khura'in regime. Team.
Huh? But this is my dog, Shadow. No.
The Fire Dragon's secret weapon. Dragon snout snaps. Two.
Whoa!
Oh, the little dog.
Oh man, look at your face. That was cool.
Shadow desperately trying to cling onto Albie's head was adorable.
Yeah.
The sudden bang of the firecracker spooked Shadow, and he ran off into the crowds.
Rough.
Ah! Shadow, come back here!
That'll teach you, Khura'in slap, dog. That's not me. Yeah, it's not good.
Also, to be honest, if I do see someone doing that in real life, like throwing firecrackers at an animal, they're in trouble. They better fucking run before I get them.
Yeah.
Policeman coming in like, all right, what's all this then?
Why are they British?
Are you a human police officer?
That's why we can't wait for the greatest attorney. All right, what's all this then?
That's literally the whole character of the character I've said. I think Ebac should play this one.
All right, what's all this then? The Harrier is unsecure.
Yeah.
And that's when the policeman came running over and hauled Dots away. That happened right around 2 p.m. if I remember correctly.
I'm not even going to pretend I know what Dutch was trying to do.
Worst public relations ever.
I chased right after Shadow, and when I finally caught up to him here in the palace courtyard, he had this in his mouth.
2 p.m., That's about an hour before the minister's death.
Naina supposedly went missing after the murder. But this would place her here at the palace at around 2.
Albie's statement added to the court record.
Drink first.
Actually, I just remembered I saw something pretty amazing around that time too.
Something amazing?
Something stupendous. Something
So, Albie,
superfluous.
what did you saw that was so amazing and stupendous and superfluous?
I saw Her Eminence Queen Garan channeling a spirit.
Is that really that big of a deal to see her channeling someone?
You bet it is. Commoners are never allowed to behold the sacred rites.
Oh, can you tell me more? Tell me more. Did she put up a fight?
I understood that reference.
It was love at first sight, and I'm always happy to explain. I believe it was around 2:10 p.m. today. I got lost at the palace grounds while looking for Shadow. Oh, what is this place? It gives me the creeps. See. Where could Shadow have gone? In my search, I took a peek into a small room, and that's when I saw Queen Garan. She was channeling a spirit for a neighboring kingdom's king. I saw her transform right before my eyes. was so excited, I had to take a picture of it.
You took a picture?
I know I shouldn't have. But I just couldn't help myself.
Between this and the treasure room, Army's not exactly the picture of self-restraint.
Her channeling right ended right after that. So I ran off before anyone could spot me.
You could have been arrested again, you know.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, here's a copy of the picture. Just don't tell anyone I was the one who took it.
I worry about his future sometimes.
Channeling picture. Added to the record or photo, whatever. It's a photo.
Come to think of it, how did you and Shadu get to the royal residence anyway? It's not open to commoners after all.
Allow me to explain.
Also, can I say, this is one that I want to bring up. I actually love the fact that also, rare moment in the series, it's a moment where Edgeworth and Phoenix are investigating together.
Yeah.
And it's all going so smoothly, wouldn't you notice? A nice change of pace.
It's almost suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. That's what Maya's doing the entire time.
Allow me to explain. As soon as you pick the prompt, there's a way to get into the palace right for the bazaar. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, though. Shadow can easily fit, but anyone bigger than me is out of luck.
You don't say.
So what you're saying is we need Apollo.
Oh my god.
I did say.
This is violence. I can't believe. As somebody who, unless 100% he is only 5 foot, I am sure that Apollo. This is violence.
You know I don't mean it for real.
I know. This is
I
why
think
short
this is
people hate tall people, though. This is why.
Fair.
I think the problem is more of like is the word breadth rather than height to squeeze through.
That makes sense.
So no matter the height of Apollo would have some problems with that.
Yeah, as he is not a 9, a little boy.
Yes.
I'll refrain from what I want to say.
Dang.
Your line, Laura?
I'm just teasing.
She will keep it to herself and save us from psychic damage.
Part of the palace wall is damaged, and there's a hole I can just make it through.
Quickly going back to that comment. That reminds me of a picture. Is like Agent Sky. Who is this? You know, just holding.
Crime scene, yeah.
Around that crime scene.
And then just Apollo behind me like, help. You know?
Yeah.
I will find that for you. That
Please, I love that picture.
I just wanted to ask one thing regarding the background. That thing above the flowering bush on the left, is that a petal just floating in the wind? Or is that a butterfly?
It's a butterfly.
Just flat and
Yeah.
'cause it's completely flat. It's like it's just being pushed
yeah,
up and
the-
down
the
by the
anima-
wind.
The animation is such a way that it's trying to make it look like it's fluttering, but it's not actually animating the wings. It's just like
no, now that you mention it, yeah.
the flat plane that this butterfly is going across. It's just like really wavy, and as it goes across, it makes it looks like the wings
It's
are
a
fluttering.
paper butterfly. Don't worry about it.
I'd like to point out it's also going sideways. It's not.
Yeah,
flying
yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my God,
this is
don't worry about it. It's fine.
This is a Tokyo drift butterfly that's going around right
It's a Khura'in.
Khura'inese
It's a
butterfly.
Khura'in drift butterfly.
They're just like that. It's fine.
It's just like that.
I'm
Sorry,
just fascinated
Khura'in
with the
drift
local fauna.
Khura'in. So there's Kansei drifting, and now there's Khura'inese drifting.
Leave me out of it. I have nothing to do with this.
This is a drifting butterfly, not a drifting light.
In its head, the soundtrack. In its head, the soundtrack is just, I've just been in this place before. Hi, everyone on the street, and I know what
Yes.
Also, I found the thing for you, and it's in
Yes, I know. I was just literally about to see if I could. Actually, I don't have the Discord overlay. Actually, no, I think I do. Reacted.
Benchcam?
Benchcam, yeah. Give me a second.
Benchcam.
I can pull up Benchcam. Easy way to do that is just do this. Go to studio mode. Add on window capture. And Discord cam. We do use it now and then, so it's worth having Discord cam there.
Yes.
And that'd be Discord.
Indeed.
It's like a kiss cam, but better.
Also, I do want to say this art is done by Pineapple Rum. There is a credit on it, which I always keep on. I love his art very much.
That's fair. And just like that, we have the bench cam. So, there we go. I'll center it now.
It's very good.
Yes.
There we go. There we go. Pray tell, Detective Sky, who, pray tell, let this motherfucker onto the crime scene?
And then apologist, help.
It's like, help.
It's so good.
Ah, dear me. Great joke. Great joke. Now, get on with the show. So I've not realised it, but the Discord overlay's been I'm gonna move that over to this side because while we've got the bar, it's covering up things. There we go.
All right, get on with the show. You say, here we go.
Yep. Albie.
I bet you didn't know they have some really tasty food here.
Oh? Then this isn't your first time here, huh? Trespassing is illegal, you know.
No, it's not like that. I didn't mean any harm. It's just... I wanted to help change this kingdom.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Well, after Miss Faye's trial, I started thinking, like, maybe there was something I could do to help the revolution, too.
Maya's trial, huh? That tragedy only happened because of how twisted Khura'in's legal system has become. Oh my god, I was ready for this. How utterly foolish to cast away one's life for such a reason. There must have been other ways to cover up the crime.
Yet had I done so, my wife would rush to my defense. And when the case went to trial, she would suffer the same fate as I until the defense culpability out. I could not have lived with myself had she been convinced because of that fiendish man.
This cannot be. All I have done under the laws of the kingdom, it has all been...
The DC Act looked at false charges against Maya and the High Priest's suicide. But that trial also caused the public to start questioning the current state of things. And it seems even Albie has some pretty strong feelings on the matter.
I knew there had to be something I could do to help. That's when I remembered the hole in the palace wall, and I started thinking, maybe I could sneak in and take the picture of one of the royals up to no good. I just want to do my part. I'm doing my part.
The spirit of the revolution. The spirit of the revolution seems to be catching on, even with one so young.
Whenever someone does that reference, I always remember the end of the edited one. I didn't do fucking shit.
Right. The momentum is steadily building, and the tipping point is fast approaching. It's just a matter of when.
Oh, I love that game show on ITV.
The humidity's rising. The barometer's
I
getting
agree.
low.
And the public's perception of the Defiant Dragon seems to be changing too. But, Albie, you can't go trespassing like that, even if it's for a good cause. It's not right.
I'm right.
Okay.
Pot calling
tried telling that
kettle?
You tried telling that to Kay Faraday as well. Like,
Whoops.
goodness gracious.
Or
Okay, I
Albie.
won't do it again.
Great balls of fire.
Albie, is that really all you have to confess? You haven't been up to any other mischief. And when I say you, I mean Shadow.
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, right.
Nice try, Albie, but the proof is literally right in front of us.
Okay, but have you considered, puppy?
I think you have to examine it first. We haven't actually examined it. We went straight in the building.
Fair enough.
Oh no, there's 3 weird butterflies here. Oh no, they're multiplying.
My pets are here. Very good.
Yes.
There are footprints. Go on.
That makes sense. That makes sense that those are no Yuda's pets. It's fine. That's why they're so
Yeah.
2D.
That's
There are
why they're so fucked up.
There are footprints coming from this residence.
Too bad they just kind of end. I wonder who made them and where they went.
Butterflies are like, we're gonna wait for the boss to call us.
Albie, you wouldn't happen to know how this urn got knocked over, would you?
Ah!
Because her benevolence told me something rather interesting.
Voice switch.
Be careful. Some dingbat dog got in the courtyard and spilled water over there.
A dingbat dog?
I will say again, the goodest boy.
The best boy.
That's right. The yappy mud spilled a whole urn's worth.
Now it's pronounced Edgeworth.
The dingbat dogs you mentioned wouldn't happen to be Shadow, would it?
First of all, I take offense to Shadow being called a dingbat.
I'm just quoting. I don't agree with the quote. I'm just quoting.
Don't shoot
What
the messenger.
What is a dingbat anyway?
It's just
Like
a,
idiot.
Like
Stupid,
idiot,
foolish.
like-
Yeah.
yeah.
A variety of bat species, I suppose.
That was my line read, by the way.
I guess the dog's out of the bag.
That's not okay.
I'm
Sure.
sorry I lied, but I was worried I'd get in trouble. I know I shouldn't lie to a lawyer like that.
No, it's not good to lie to anyone like that. So let's try to only tell the truth. Okay, Albie?
Oh, Mr. Wright, I almost forgot. I saw a couple of Americans a moment ago.
Oh no.
They had really weird haircuts. Is that a thing over there?
Yeah.
I think they might be friends of yours. It feels like that's a thing in your country.
They
Yeah.
must be anime protagonists.
Yes.
I mean, look at Phoenix and Miles. They have anime haircuts. Well,
Yeah.
Really now?
It seems your little friends thinks all us Americans have strange hairstyles.
You don't say.
I suppose we have you to thank for that, right?
So what exactly did that hair look like?
Also, have you looked in the mirror recently, Edgeworth?
Now, there was a guy with 2 cups of hair sticking out of his forehead like antennae. Then there was this lady She was very yellow, with a little bunch of hair that looked like a big orange spider leg.
Wow, okay.
Oh, that sounds like Apollo and Athena. What were they doing?
Vibing.
Spider leg. Spider leg.
They were racing for the bazaar. It was very bizarre, with the Khura'in while guarding our pursuit.
Ah, fuck.
Wait, what? Leave those two alone for a minute.
Why
In
were
my
they?
defense, I was left unsupervised.
Why were they being pursued?
I'm not sure, but I have my suspicions. I just hope they're all right.
They were just being themselves, okay?
No, sorry for not mentioning it before. It just kind of slipped my mind.
Dramatic music.
Meanwhile, Apollo and Athena.
To be continued.
Record scratch.
I know there's about 10 minutes left, but I think that's a nice place for us to kind of better
Yeah.
stop here and then continue next week fresh rather than start and then stop.
That's a really good cliffhanger.
That's a great cliffhanger, I think.
So what the fuck are they up to?
What the fuck are they up to now, those little bastards? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go, however, to the options and head to the menu because... Menu, there we go. Don't save, already
Go to the
saved.
animation studio.
And go to the animation studio.
Be careful.
There are some very big spoilers.
If you don't want to get spoiled, look away, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna make sure to not do any spoilers, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Pretty confident I can do that.
Good luck.
Thank you.
You're gonna need it.
Miles Edgeworth, there we go. See? There he is.
There's the boy.
There's the boy, and there we go.
Very good.
Can someone tell me why I still have this dog hanging from my cravat?
Now, in the one adjusting glasses, he just accepted the fact that this is his outfit
Yeah.
He's accepted his fate, yes.
now.
Yeah, angry. All right then.
Okay. Oh, fine.
Well, fuck it.
I guess this is my life now.
I look weird already.
Yeah, but that's awesome.
I love the slight movement.
Yeah,
of
the
Shadow.
slight, just like wiggle.
Yes.
And we go back and forth.
Wiggle.
Amazing. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. This animation view is great. I just wish that we had this in both the Great Ace Attorney and also the original trilogy. It would have been very nice to have this. But, you know, at least we got
I
this.
think Great Ace Attorney
doing
has something.
It doesn't.
It
I
does make
checked.
doing the
Oh,
memes
okay.
a little nicer.
Yeah, it is. In fact, it's been a godsend in having to create thumbnails, actually. So yeah.
Imagine.
Which is why it's annoying that this is the last game that we're on and we're so close to the end. But yeah, it is what it is. But no, so I just want to kind of remind the audience that naturally we have Game Blast on next week, and we've got all kinds of stuff ready for you to
We
kind
can
of
also
win.
look at the animations of Albion Shadow if we want.
That's not a bad shout. Slowly, there we go.
Oh, what a little wolf.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Wolf.
Yeah.
I love how Shadow clings on whenever Albie loses his balance. It's very cute.
There's a panic accessory bag. Oh yeah.
What do you mean falling over no box?
There'll be a box that falls up.
Yeah.
My cabbages!
I love the leg just sticking up.
The leg just stays there.
Yeah, because the box one is for court. The no box
Mhm.
is for out of
Yeah.
court.
Huh.
Because he's standing on a box in court. Because he's tiny.
You.
Your Honor.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's when you
Dog
get
on
revealed
face.
that he has the dog ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Although, just the falling over, I love it. It's so anime. It's brilliant.
Yeah. It's also the way the dog lingers in the air for a moment. That's so Looney Tunes. I love it.
Yes.
Can you play that again real quick for me?
That's the coyote stance.
With the box or without the box?
Regardless. And to do something. Oh, God, it's so hard to do. It's so delayed.
Just trying to pre-screen it.
I'm trying to, cause like there's like a frame or two where I can play one more time for me. I'm gonna try and snip it. So I can pause it on the stream easier than I can try and snip it. Nope, missed it. Never mind. Fuck it. It don't matter.
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
What we need is the option to like just pause an animation midway through.
Yeah.
That would have been great.
Yeah. It's unfortunately not to be.
I like the fact that the mouth flap is grayed out because, like, yeah, we can't do mouth flap on this.
You can't do
like,
mouth flap.
of course, naturally, yeah. Thanks, Gabe. And but no, love it. But yeah, just remember everyone, Game Blast is going on next week, so we've got plenty of stuff to look forward to, and I'm hoping.
What will we be doing next Saturday?
We're gonna be doing so. A lot of us will be here. Not all of us, but a lot of us will be here.
do each week, Pinky.
Yes.
Take over the world.
Take the world. We'll be Sans a Shadow naturally, but we'll have in place with us Scarfulu and Weird FTW, because of course Laura and I are part of the Game Plus crew anyway, along with some of the regular cast, as we will be attempting to. We will be dateable apparently.
Nice.
Very dateable.
Bye.
I mean, I remember the last time we did this as and oh hello, did we just get a donation? Did we just get I think we might have just got a donation. I just had way Weirdest Walker just donated £86.90. Says I really want to spin. Well, if you want to spin,
You want to comment the voice? Because I want to spin. I love spin.
Get the boy in here who wants to do it.
if the boy wants to come in here and do it here, we'll do it live.
Hello.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
I really want to spin.
I think you really want to speed.
Let's get that camera.
I guess you should turn your camera on, and then Ebac can do your camera
Okay.
stream.
I'll
That's how I
I'll
would
try.
do it.
Hopefully this works. Hi.
I would. For Ebac, I would click on his camera in Discord, like so it's full screen in a way.
Yeah.
That's how I would do it.
Yeah,
How are you?
that's what
Oh
I'm.
Jesus Christ! Oh Jesus Christ! That face. Oh Jesus Christ.
At least there's no wide Lewis when we get this. So.
You still have that.
Of course he does.
You want to know what's in that mug? Oh God. Hi everyone.
I hope it wasn't the spider.
If you
No, it
hover
was
over the webcam, Ebac,
Oh no! I know
there'll be like a hide
exactly what
members
it was,
button.
but
I haven't
You can click.
deputy. I haven't deputy it from earlier.
It's the ketchup he tried to gargle.
That's
The
even
little-
worse.
the little
I've been
arrow down
out.
with the two people.
It was
I've
the
been
worst.
out.
Over your
I
own
think-
name.
Sorry. What was that?
If
Let's
you-
spin.
If you click the thing and where above where your own box is, it'll hide everyone's
Oh,
thing
there
and
it
make
is.
Weird's camera a bit bigger.
Just click the face.
Nope.
That'll do.
It's
No.
not. It's
Oh,
not.
yeah, that's how it works.
It's
That's how it
where
works.
Laura's is. Where Laura's is.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Yes. There you go.
Can't over and click hide members. and
There you
get
go.
The full screen. There you go.
Nice.
Hey. All right, here we go.
Come on, number 34. Come on, number 34. But also, don't fucking come out number 34.
Mood.
Oh,
It's one of yours.
I don't know what number.
fine.
It's one. It's almost like it was meant to be.
Almost like so, yeah.
Who's a green?
Me.
Green is Ebac.
It's our very own E-back. Let me have a gander. Where's my disc? Oh, there it is.
I swear to God.
Tombola.
Will it be 51?
Hey, back.
Yes.
Do you want to reveal the first host's multiplayer choice?
Oh. The
What
first.
we playing, mates?
You got an
Oh.
idea?
Right then.
What's our multiplayer thing?
What are you doing? Trying to like
I'm excited. Come on.
It's normal weird things.
You're right. Yes.
Visual hype.
visual hype. Fair enough. What are you?
What are we playing?
Also, I need that shirt. Loading anxiety. That's just me.
Going to find yourself in a dark room.
It's very good. It's very good. What was our multiplayer? What's the multiplayer? Who are you? What are we playing?
We're in my house.
Sir.
Yes. So, effectively, there was a list here that I had, and it seems to have managed to piss off. No, honestly, I had a list, and now I can't because I can't recall what it was. I selected. So give me a second, chat. While
It's fine.
I'm going to hide this.
Just gonna pick the character I'm gonna play for Sheriff of Nottingham this evening.
The yellow one. The yellow one, because yellow's my favorite color. But I guess for you, it'd be the red one.
So that's Divot.
Oh, you've got the OG. Oh, okay. No. That's
Yeah, I
the
got
one
the OG version. I haven't got the
Alright,
new
okay.
one.
So the multiplayer host choice. Bear in mind that we don't need to play it in the way you shouldn't intend to play it. But the multiplayer host choice is going to be I wish for Laura Petal, Scarfulu, and Weird to join me as we jolly on to the bridge of the USS Enterprise as we attempt to Star Trek across the universe in Star Trek Bridge Crew.
Yes.
Go again.
Well.
Okay.
I guess what I gotta say to that is it only seems logical.
That was probably my donut cover thing. So do I need to bring this?
I mean, you and I will probably be doing it in VR, but of course you can play the game without VR, which is something.
Of course, yes, which is how I first tried the game.
We just had another donation alert come through. Apparently,
Jesus!
I got one. At least I heard a unless someone did
another one.
That was.
Okay,
was that just my phone? That
No,
might
it's-
have just been my.
That was me playing Soundforge.
Okay, so yes.
Oh come on!
Yeah, I don't use that sound. I use that for the donation
I
reward.
did not realise that you used that alert tone as well.
Come on!
Of course, I've got a Metal Gear Solid theme going on here.
Yeah. When you're on this stream, you have to swap that for coconut mole. That's just the logical choice. Oh, God. All right, Bridge Crew.
Well, yeah, Bridge Crew.
At some point, with the Wicked
Okay.
Blasters. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'm all for it. We were going to plan to play that at some point anyway, but it's going to be with the Weird Blasters particular. Fuck yeah. Which does that mean we're going to do 2 Bridge Crew streams this year at least?
I would like that. Question mark.
Hopefully.
We shall see. We shall see.
I want to be on the bridge. I want to press the candy.
I want to see Scarf at the console getting utterly confused.
Oh no.
Oh, that would be brilliant. All right, well, I'm glad I could jump in for this last little bit. I'll let you sign up your stream and whatnot. I suppose I need to try a random treat. I just grabbed a random what the flip is... What is that?
That's a candy.
Sure, Laura knows.
I might be able to figure it out.
It's a mini bottle.
I see. Okay. Zoom it in. I can just about get like mini ball out of it, and I can see what looks like. Is that cider? Right. So it's. Is it actually a liquid inside, or is it like a powder?
It looks like a powder.
So it's probably looking like some kind of like ramen soda flavored powder candy of some
Oh,
kind.
that's for your back
Or
pain.
like,
Excuse me.
I am there. -1 warning. -1 warning. I am there. 'Cause that was great.
No, it's not. No, it's not candy. It's actually just drugs.
Drugs?
Approved.
Sugar.
Just straight
It's just sugar.
It's just
It's
sugar.
essentially just a sugar candy powder.
Oh God.
Thank you for watching the Silly Voices Saturday live stream. Look forward to a crazy weekend coming up, as well as all sorts of other crazy hijinks throughout the week. We look forward to having you here on eback_the_cat. And until next time, we'll see you.
You have a guess.
You have a guess?
There's someone behind you.
You have a guess?
They are sneaking away.
Behind you!
You're right, bruv.
A guest appearance.
A guest appearance.
Guess was said in the same way as, "You have a gun."
Yeah.
Well, I guess, or
You have a gun.
I guess I have to introduce. I guess I've got to thank my cast for tonight. Burr,
Yes, it's me.
Divot,
Yeah, hello. I'm being distracted by Weird's brother.
Drifting,
I have no focus.
Kay,
I'm also streaming tomorrow. I will be appearing as Trucy.
Awesome.
And
And the
maybe
judge.
somebody else. I'm not. And the judge. Yes. Because we're still on that first case.
Poke me for that, will you?
It's
Yeah,
gonna
please
be
do.
Judge Judy and Executioner.
Yeah.
and
I'll
what
be
did
I'll
that?
be putting it in this server, but if
Yeah.
yeah.
Log on the Discord. You'll love interacting with us.
No,
Also,
it's not for your eye.
Laura Petal,
Anybody who doesn't call Shadow a nice boy, we're gonna kick in the shins.
He's a good boy.
Mistropoulos,
My report for HR has not been reported yet.
and coming in the last minute, the special last minute guest of the stream, Weird FW.
You're not visible on stream, just so you know, Weird.
Don't
Only
do
we can
that.
see you.
Stop.
You are now.
See what you're doing.
You're not visible. There you go.
Oh god.
Please don't choke. I'm
Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.
Sorry, it's no joke.
Oh my god.
Dear me.
Goodness gracious.